Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good evening. Hopefully those of you who are here right now are able to, have seen, the starting soon screen. Oh, hang on. My laptop is making sound. I'll be right back. Starting soon screen. Cool, that was annoying. Alright. Yeah, we fixed that. Okay. I monitor through my laptop, and it started playing my sound off the top. Oh, cool! My chat window is working. Let me rescale that. And then get rid of the old version. Cool. I'm really glad that works, because it wasn't working before. Thank you folks for testing it for me. Hello, hello, hello to Coda, hello to Michaela, hello to Marion. Good evening, everyone. Just came off of a Twitch stream where it was ASMR style, and I'm very sleepy. So we're gonna pop in here. But yeah, I made a new starting soon screen, which for those of you who didn't get to see it, looks like that. And I love it dearly. Made that literally yesterday while Michaela was working on her getting all of her assets ready to stream. I've also got a whole entirely new camera setup than how I've done it the last several times. So before it's been really dim and dark and hard to see, and now, oh, it's so well lit. We're in HD. We're in 60 FPS now. I don't know if that's showing up, but I can move my hands all wobbly like this. I'm super stoked. My hands are clean, which now I've become so hyper aware of how clean my hands are from work, because now I'm doing stuff with my hands. So anyway, we're going to hop into building these two sets this evening. Very Clone Wars vibes, very Clone Wars heavy, very white and dark red is the vibe that we're rocking with tonight. And I have some other figures over here from older sets, in order from oldest. I believe that was either 2005 or 2007. That would be 2008 Anakin, and that would be 2020 Duel on Mandalore Ahsoka. So we're gonna get right into these, but I guess my question to you guys is, which of these do I start with? This one is a little bit smaller and a little bit uglier, but that's kind of the charm of it. This one's a little bit bigger, and this one I'm super excited for. So what do you guys think? Left or right? Left or right? Here, I'll show off some of the boxes while that's going through. This is Ahsoka's Jedi Interceptor. Comes with Ahsoka and Anakin and R7A7. Here's our back. I'll try to not get the glare too intense. That's that. We have one vote for the ARC-170. The ARC-170 is this one right here. A super thick box compared to your normal Lego box, which I think is super interesting. Comes with 3 clone pilots and R4P40. Oh my gosh, we're going to get 2 astromech droids tonight. That is excellent news. Here's the back of this set. I've been wanting to get an ARC-170 for so long. There was one that came out in 2013 that I was not able to nab. And one that came out way earlier than that I have not gotten yet. So these are our 2 options. I think I'm going to start with the ARC-170 because that's the one that I'm the most hyped for. And then we'll hit this. And maybe if we're too tired, we hit this another night. So this one out of the picture, quite literally. Then we're going to dig into the ARC-170. What is the best way? In direct contrast to that ASMR stream that I just watched, we're gonna make a little bit of noise here, but hopefully not too much. We still wanna be cozy. I think I saw somebody recently doing a trick where they cut through. Where they cut through here, so that they didn't have to indent these tabs right there. One of the other fun things about my camera is that now I can adjust the focus manually, so you now can see this, which is very cool. Or hit the autofocus. I don't know if I can control that autofocus. I can! Ooh! Amazing! So I can focus it down there, or I can focus it all the way up here. Oh, I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this. Anyways, thank you for bearing with me. So I saw somebody cutting through this so that they didn't have to puncture these. But, you know, what's the fun in that? Focus down here, please. There we go. There's one. Oh my gosh. And there's two. Oh, this one just broke straight off. That's fine. Oh. There we go. Oh my gosh, this box is so thick. And for why? Yeah, there's... Oops. Oh boy, another brick separator. I'm gonna have to start grabbing my brick separator pile and putting it on camera at some point. Because I have so many... Oh lord, is this... Oh boy. That's a big old sticker sheet. And an itty-bitty tiny instruction manual for how big this set is. Wunderbar. Let's get these in order. Well, there's one. Oh, are they in order already? There's two. Nope, not quite. That's four. That's three. So, 4 goes down, 3 goes down, 2 goes down, stickers goes over here, 1 goes here, instruction manual goes wherever the heck we want it. But you know what? Actually, before we crack into that bag, let's see if the manual has anything for us. Okay. Nope, absolutely nothing. Just how to use a brick separator, in case you didn't know. Oh, we're building 2 minifigures. Very nice, very nice. Oh, my organization system is the best. That is music to my ears. I love my organization system so much. Bag number 1. I already see fun colors. I love it. Let's get rid of my mouse. I don't need my mouse. We're not mousing around today. Here's all our little pieces. Oh man, it's been a while since I built a Lego set. I'm looking forward to this. Okay. So we start with our first minifigure. Who is... Let me check. He is... With the black stripe. So this is Oddball. Okay, Oddball. Jag. Regular pilot. Droid. We'll get to the droid in a minute. I love that they now have the updated skin tones. Oh, maybe I do need my mouse here for this. They now have the updated skin tones on the clones, so they're a little bit darker. Wow, actually almost matches my skin tone. That's kind of interesting. Well, maybe not. But no, they are now a little bit darker compared to... Oof. This is a light nougat minifigure here. And they used to be the light nougat as well. But now they are closer to Temuera Morrison, the actor who plays the Clone Troopers. Which is a really cool innovation. Where is Wee Legs? Here he is. And there we go. Oddball himself. Oh, what kind of guns does he get? Gets one of these little blasters. Lovely. Alrighty, how we doing, folks? How's our evening going so far? Are we all so sleepy? There we go, he goes there. And our droid friend, who is R4P44? Yes, R4P44. Excellent. You have Pokemon cards? Hell yeah. Tell us about your Pokemon cards. Oh, and my cat is eating plastic. That's fine. Just because this is a LEGO stream doesn't mean we can't talk Pokemon cards. But only if I can call them Pokemon cards. That's the rule. He was sitting on the Pokemon cards. He's moved on. Moved up and away. Other jumper. No Pokemon? Fine, just Pokemans. That's surely better. Alrighty. Make sure that this manual is in focus there. Oh, I'm so chuffed by the by having better quality for my camera. Because I never want to fall into that. I was talking last stream about wanting to have a better webcam, and I ended up finding a way to basically use my phone as a webcam, which is cool. Was not expecting that. I was hoping to want to buy, or I was hoping to not have to buy a nicer one, so I didn't. Be able to see Lego close up? Yeah, exactly. So I can really bring this up close to you. You can actually see the you can see the Lego printing on the Lego molding on there, almost. Not quite, but almost. Oh, hey Zim, how's it going? I need the shorter one, I think. Oh, the Hokey Pokey Man? That sounds like a thing you'd tell kids to scare them off. It's like the Bogeyman, but worse. It's the Pokeyman. But as I turn yourself around, it's continuation of the Hokey Pokey. Do the Hokey Pokey and get the F out of Dodge. That's what it's all about. Did I say scare them off? I do mean scare them into good behavior. That is indeed exactly what I meant. Imagine if you were just like, the boogeyman's in your closet, but it's just to scare you away from never going into your closet. Don't go in there. Terrible things. Ooh. Interesting. We're putting a little sliding mechanism into the middle of this. Ah, here's a little history lesson. History lesson, that sounds so intimidating. Let me grab 3 slightly different variants of things. Here we go. Perfect. Okay, so for those who do not know, these pieces are all very different, not just in color, but also in function. So these pieces all have the... Oh, no! Hopefully this is in focus for you folks. They all have, you can see them right there, little slight ridges on them. This one has it. This one, oh my gosh, thank you all for all the likes. I appreciate it. This also has little ridges in it. This one also has little ridges. I'm talking about in this smooth piece. For contrast, well, that's fine. We'll find that later. This piece has no ridges. What these mean is that when you put them into a Technic pinhole like this one freely spins. Versus this one does not. Spins none. Spins doesn't spin. The significance of this being that this piece right here is actually pretty new. There only used to be a gray version of this, and it used to spin consistently. Now, if I have this in here, let's put in this brick for comparison. I can spin it on, but that's just it spinning in the stud. The actual piece in the back here, you can see, is not spinning even a little bit when I rotate this. Which this one is. So, anyway, that's just a fun new element that came out fairly recently. I don't remember exactly when. I also definitely lost a piece, but I'll find that later. Go between my legs. Go onto the ground. Ah, it's on my chair. Okay. So where was I? Yes, working on this. So this goes in here, and these little tiles go on here. This is gonna feed right in here, and it has no clutch power here. This just slides. That's just truly just sitting in there, which means that's gonna move somehow. We'll find out how. That's what's gonna hold these in. Nope. Like this. You now have a total of 2,915 total Pokemon cards logged. Dang. 1,936 unique variants. That is one less card variant than the year in which my dad was born. Is that doxing my dad? Gosh, I hope so. Talk about brick history, brickstery. Zim, this one's gonna be a fun one if only for these stickers right here. I've heard that they are a nightmare to put on. So we'll find out. In the morning, I usually doom scroll YouTube shorts. Ooh, one of yours hit my feed this morning. Which one? I hope it was one of the good ones. Nah, they're all good ones. I kid. Yeah, no, they're all good. Only had a magnifying glass to use. Oh boy, howdy. I'm so ready. It's about a Rebels mini, I think. Mini. It might have been. Oh, it might have been a clip from one of my shorts, or actually a clip from one of these lives, rather, where I was talking about why Rebels is so good. A lot of the shorts that I upload are plates on plates. Not a fan of that. There we go. A lot of the shorts that I upload are clips of my longer form content, because I've found that shorts are really good for like people finding your content, who then might be interested in it later. So it's a good way to make a short and then direct people to your longer form content from there. Oh, cool minifigure Thursday. Oh, classic. Oh yeah, those are all original characters that I'm just kind of tossing together. But I didn't know if those would be popular, but people seem to be liking them, which is kind of fun. This whole channel has kind of become an amalgamation of various things that I have done in the past. Like, I have done TikToks before. I used to do stuff on TikTok. And I used to stream on Twitch. And none of those were what I actually really wanted to be doing with my time. And neither of those platforms really ended up being what I wanted them to be. So we came here and started doing Lego stuff. This is a weird piece. I've never seen this piece before, if I'm being totally honest. These are mismatched technicals. Poor vibin'. Throw stuff at the wall and see what sticks. Amen. Amen. Did I do this right? Yes. Okay, this is going on this right side. Hey, Luffy, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. We're cruising our... Actually, just started, but we're cruising our way through this ARC-170 here. Do I have... Yes, this goes... Yes. I don't know why I thought this was one of the long pieces. That looks long to me. But I am colorblind, so... Surely that has something to do with it. You know what, Michaela? I also love funky pieces. That is... whole nature of what we do here. So this goes blue on the bottom. Grand Admiral Hawktua. Hello. That's what she said. Alrighty. That is one heck of a username. Also welcome. Yes, I'm colorblind and you're literate. This is the way. I used two... Oh, did I miss a step? I did. I totally skipped a step. God, I missed even what I said that's what she said, but that's okay. This just goes in right here, right? Do you frequent the Lego Star Wars subreddit? I do, actually. Wow, I totally skipped two steps here, actually. I frequent the Lego Star Wars subreddit, and I also frequent the Lego Star Wars Circle Jerk subreddit, which I've never actually said out loud before just now. Um, and that's, yep. I like both of them, but the other one, the Lego Star Wars Circle Jerk subreddit, can get a little bit mean sometimes, which I'm not as huge a fan of. I think they're supposed to go in from this side. I also think it doesn't matter too much. So here's an opposite thing where these are both, this is just a recolor, which they don't do a whole lot with Technic pieces. I feel like they usually keep them color distinct. Just for simplicity's sake. But, you know, whatever. Let's see. I designed an armorer mock from The Mandalorian, waiting for the parts to arrive and build it myself, but I'm planning on posting it there once I have it. Ooh. An armorer mock. I'm assuming you mean not just like the minifigure. Is it like a helmet series or... Armor helmet. Oh, heck yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah. No, I'll, hit me up when that comes out. I want to build that. This on this side, like this. Yeah, no, I really want to check that out. You know, oh, wait, did I? Yeah, that's not right. Wait, what? Hang on. I'll be with you in just a second. I need to finish being illiterate first. These go in here. I'm not very good at Technic. Okay, there we go. Yeah, no, I never was into the helmets until I built the Jango Fett one. They're surprisingly solid. Also, look at this now. This is now a gear. Now these two things rotate those bars. Ugh, I'm a genius. I'm an engineer. Hack me, NASA. I bought mock instructions for Moff Gideon and streamed the build, posted it on Rubricable, and the author immediately issued a takedown notice? Why? That's not in super good faith. I wanted to build his armor mock, but instead just decided to design my own. I think it's pretty good. Very nice. I feel like if you're posting things on Rubricable, there should be some level of... I mean, obviously, I know it's your content and blah, 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 blah. Your IP, whatever. There should be some level, I feel, of community and, like, free spirit, I feel like. Right, like if you make something like that and you're showing it to people, do you expect people to not build it? I mean, well, I'm assuming that you credited the original person, didn't try to claim it as your own. That's the only reason that I could see somebody being upset about it. Yes, Lego NASA. You're right, Michaela. Are we building another one of these? For these to go on both sides, and then this is the mechanism for the wings raising and unlowering. Yeah, as much fun as I've been having building these sets that I got on May the 4th, I'm kind of looking... There's a part of me that's kind of looking forward to when I'm done with them. I can start... Because Randucci really turned me on to the idea of building alternate builds off of Replicable. I'd love to stream building some of those. Even modifying some of the builds that I have. Like, I modified the chopper, and I could make a video about that, but it's just a couple pieces. So, I don't know how I'd keep that interesting for folks. But the idea of alternate builds is really cool. If I were to buy the Imperial Star Destroyer, I would probably buy it and then use the parts for, or use it to build Moff Gideon's Chimera. Nope, Thrawn's Chimera. That's the one. That's the one. Ugh, this gear is so satisfying. It's so simple. When did you got me onto alternate builds too? I have a need for like 7 MIDI Falcons. Nice. With all my May 4th purchases that I made, I have a bunch of the new little Falcon polybag, and there's a part of me that, like, I wonder what I can build with that. I do want to find alternate builds for the most recent, or not most recent, I guess, but the Shock Trooper and Plane Phase 1 Trooper battle pack set, because I bought 3 or 4 of them over time, and it's very cool. I love it, but I don't need that many of just like some mediocre builds. So I'd love to. I know that there are people who take like 3 or 4 battle packs at a time and then piece them together to make, you know, like an ATT or something like that. I'm assuming these line up here. Yes. And that lines up there. Yes. Oh, lining up multiple Technic pieces. Challenging. Good. Good, good, good. Oh, that did not make a satisfying noise. It's bending. Here we go. Okay, so these now rotate independently. Wait, did I do this right? Absolutely not. Did I not do this right? That's cool. That's super cool. Those stay on there. These go in the center. Did I still not do this right? Hang on. Let me back up. Correct. I did not do this right. How did I bork this? This wants to go like this. That's how I borked this. Okay. Then this should go on like this. Okay, yes, and there should be one on top and one on bottom. Cool. Cool. Oh gosh. If you have to force it, you're not doing it right. But sometimes you really just gotta get in there. Okay, cool. Oh, I see. Okay, interesting. So now these go like this, and they pinch together, and they split apart. So that's going to be our wing folding mechanism. If I just have to grab something with these, and these have to go in opposite directions. Is that in focus enough? Now it is. These go like this. I kind of wish my camera autofocused just a skosh more, but that's okay. Okay, all right. Whew, now we're on to this part. Kind of fun when Star Wars overlaps with Technic in ways like this. It reminds me of the very old, I believe it was 2000. Oh, I don't know. One of the 2000 years. They came out with the Technic Droidica, and they came out with the Technic Battle Droid, and the Technic Jango Fett. Okay, so it had to have been at least 2002. Specifically intended to be Technic stuff. That's just neat. 1, 2, oh, and here's, there we go. That bad boy was rotated wrong. Perfect. Oh man, a better camera means that you guys are going to see my fingerprints more, doesn't it? Rats. I also realized I'm not in the right frame rate, so I'm going to fix that. There we go. Much better. Okay. So, now we've got all... Did I skip another step? Oh, heck, I did. It's like gaming and talking at the same time. It's tough. Building Lego and talking is tough. My life's so hard, guys. Skill issue? Oh, that's tragic. Kick him while he's down. 1, 2, and 3. So, okay, wait. Yeah. Okay, so now this goes side to side. Okay, so this goes side to side, and then these go together and apart. Oh, I'm so amused by that. I'm so entertained. That's such a cool little build. And I know one of the big issues that a lot of people had with the 2013 X-Wing was that the rubber bands over time would get stretched out or wouldn't work. Same with older X-Wing sets. There we go. Look at that sliding mechanism. So what a cool way to do this wing movement with no rubber bands. Oh, I'm jazzed. To be fair, it takes very little to make me jazzed. I wonder if... So, another complaint that I've seen about this set in particular is that the wings are too small. I wonder if there is a rebrickable mod to make the wings longer. More in line with the earlier versions. Because this one is a little bit downscaled. I'm sure there must be. This set's been out for long enough that there must be. Bada bing, bada boom. And then these are all extra pieces. Ah, here's a great example of one with friction pins, they're called. You can see there's that kind of ribbed texture for ease of building versus one that's completely smooth. 1, 2, 3. Eyes on me. This is our extras bin. Bag number 2. Scooch. Big pieces. Ooh, big pieces in gunmetal gray. Very cool. Or sorry, pearl dark gray, as LEGO officially calls them. Ooh, shiny. Ah, cool. We're already using these. This is also a new piece, I feel like. I feel like maybe I just don't do enough Technic. But this is just Technic pin on one side and Technic axle on the other side. And this is 2 Technic axles thick or deep. I don't know. Just interesting. 1 and 2. And this goes on one side. Can't have gunmetal, but can't have gunships. Huh, yeah. Oh, there are so many people. Speaking of that LEGO Star Wars subreddit, there are so many people on there who would love to have conversations with you about the way that LEGO does or does not do guns. Nice. Very cool. I presume we're doing the same thing on the other side. Indubitably. So, fun story. One time me and my fiance were talking about, we're trying to do, we were texting. The shorter version of that. I don't remember what we were trying to say, or what the context was. But we were trying to say yeehaw, and my phone auto-corrected yeehaw to yes-haw. Yee to yes. And so from then on, we had this inside joke of, it's not yeehaw, it's yes-haw. Indubitably haw. Correct haw. Yeah, no military ships, but nearly every LEGO build is combat-oriented. Exactly. No, like, army guns, but you can do Star Wars. Like, what is this? Oh, right, it's a blaster. I see. Especially funky, because I know they did a bunch of Indiana Jones sets, obviously back in the day, and then they brought them back recently. Like, I don't know, just make them 18+. I feel like that's... you could work around that. Certainly ha. Yes. Indubitably. Veritably ha. Ooh, interesting. I didn't think there would be tan in here. You know, our LEGO Star Wars guys have got to get their color where they can. No, this is incorrect. Wait. No. This is incorrect. Oh, dear. No spoilers, but have you finished watched/finished Andor? I have not finished it. I have one episode left. So, yeah, also no spoilers. One episode left. And I'm loving it. Especially, and I know, Zim, you're not a huge fan of the animation. But there is a Rebels episode in which they help Mon Mothma escape. So, after some stuff that happens in that show, maybe she needs to make an escape. I say after saying no spoilers. And right after that episode aired, I went and watched that episode of Rebels. And it was very cool. Especially because this is like the whiplash from... I've seen people talking about Andor in the context of, you know, Cassian Andor is willing to do all these horrible, dark things. And, you know, betray his... Well, not betray, but you know, sacrifice his morals just for the good of the Empire. And then along skips farm boy Luke, who's like, Hurt-eater, I'm going to blow up the Death Star. I don't know why he's the Swedish chef, but he just is. Hey, Randucci, how's it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We were talking about you earlier and how you got both me and Zim into Rebrickable mods. Which is cool. Michaela says, my dad is watching Andor. He keeps falling asleep, though. No fault to the show. He's just always falling asleep to TV and doesn't remember what's happening. Yeah, Andor is... If you're not, like, locked in... I could imagine it being a bit of a snooze fest. I know that's why they originally released the first 3 episodes all at once, was because they kind of knew that people would need to get in. I did a bit of lore digging after watching it and found a few animation references. Yeah, no, there's a surprising amount for Tony Gilroy, who supposedly doesn't really like the Star Wars ethos, mythos, whatever you want to call it, of it all. His production team is rad as hell. Andor's top tier, I'm an influencer. Yes, exactly. We've been influenced. Randucci, are you caught up on Andor? I'm not, so no spoilers, please. I'm one episode from the end. And gosh, you know, I'm kind of sad. I don't want it to be over. That's part of why I haven't finished it. Because I'm like, oh, what am I going to watch after this? What am I going to watch the Mandalorian and Grogu movie when that movie comes out? It could be good, but what if it isn't? Finished it with my wife, so good. Very nice. I'm trying to get... I would love to get like a watch party of friends or whatnot together to like watch... at least all of Season 2 of Andor, and then watch Rogue One directly after it. That's the sound of a great show. Exactly. Just rewatch everything. Again, been doing it with Star Trek for 15... Ooh, Star Trek fan. Very nice. That's true. Oh my gosh, I forgot about the Corona and Olives thing. I don't know if she's actually tried that yet, but she's definitely intrigued. And I could be talking out of my YouTube-friendly posterior. Zim, to your point, though, I have actually been wanting to do a Star Wars rewatch of just everything in chronological order again. Because now with Tales of the Underworld out, and Andor out, and all of Rebels, and all that jazz, I feel like I could do a really, there could be a really compelling, just like... filling out of the timeline that happens in between there. I think about Zim's wife. Gotcha. Well, then, I was talking out of my YouTube-friendly posterior. I do that a lot. I definitely want to watch Andor into Rogue One. And then maybe some rebels along the way. I love the idea that you have like these two different sects of the rebellion going on at the same time. You have like the hardcore, like I'll do what it takes to save the galaxy, and then you have like Ezra, who's like flying through gas clouds and such, and who's using the Force and doing all that jazz. I do actually. Whoa! I was not expecting the Force to be a part of Andor, even a little bit. And it's not really a main thing, but I like that. That almost got me a little bit emotional, like watching Cassian Andor, like, or at least watching Bix start to discover this concept of religion within the Empire, or the Rebellion. And I wonder what that must have been like for the characters who kind of, I don't know, you get to see the Force from an outside perspective for the first time, which is not something we see very often, obviously, as it's the first time. This one, in reference to Star Trek, Kyle Bruce, thing to say to piss off men, has a great one when he's talking about Star Wars. Say, beam me up, Johnny. Used it on a roommate's boyfriend that didn't like it, and it worked great. Excellent. I remember back when I was in my Tumblr era, seeing screenshots that were like, may the odds be ever in your favor, Mr. Frodo. It had like Luke Skywalker and the quote was like Dumbledore underneath it. Oh, I assumed that was going to be the next step. Oh, uh-oh. I've broken my programming. Shh. Hide the evidence of my sins. I'll go up there. I also used, he is the ref. I think he's qualified to make that call on him. It made him equally mad. Yeah, he was not a great guy. Very easily offended in a very silly way. And also very much the kind of guy to be like, oh, you know, the snowflakes of the younger generations or whatever. Not that he wasn't like 3 years older than us, but I love... And then he was so easily offended. Just like bloody Star Wars fans, am I right? It's been cool, actually, having a Star Wars property that is pretty universally loved and accepted. I feel like that has not happened in a long time, since I guess The Force Awakens? I said the botched Star Trek line, his exact response was, "That's Star Trek!" And please tell me you said, like, "Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know." Silly old me. Am I referencing Mando? Oh, I forgot about Mando. Yeah, I guess the first season of Mandalorian was also very, like, widely accepted. And then the second season was okay. And then the third season I quite liked, because I'm a sucker for, like, the Clone Wars and deep lore stuff, which they really leaned hard into. But, hey, my sins have returned. But on its own, not great. And the Book of Boba Fett was, sorry to say, absolute garbaggio. There's one. There's two. There's three. Star Trek, The Clone Wars. Yeah, exactly. Dang, this is a thick boy. It's way thicker than I was imagining it. But, whatever. So she thick, you know? Is this, what piece do I need? I need this piece. Alright, it's sticker time. Time to bust out. Ooh, you can see my lights. You can see my lights in it. Yeah, those are way back there. Yeah, it's cool. Easily entertained. Let's see. Where are my fancy tweezers? For those who haven't seen it before, this is my full soldering kit, and I just use the tweezers from the soldering kit and the helping hands from the soldering kit. And this is now my Lego kit. A life of fear and insecurity creates a need to feel powerful by making others seem minuscule. Ooh. If that's not a quote, dang. You're very poetic. This goes on like this. We'll do this. This probably damages the bricks, but it's fine. It is necessary. I need to do it like this, don't I? Yeah. Just a nihilist. You know what, man? Fair. Fair enough. This is what I see through here, by the way. In case you did not know. Oh, I have a new ring light that's right above the camera here. It's glaring so perfectly in this. Yeah, you can see my setup now. It's glaring so perfectly that it's actually quite hard to see. It's fine, it's fine. This setup is why I'm here. Hell yeah. 8. Okay. And it's going on just... Oh, rats, I've done it backwards. So I want it like this. No, I do want it the other way. Oh boy, here we go. Everyone bear with me. Can't make frickin' see. If I do it like this. This is not the right length for this part. It's a little bit short. Okay. Stick it on that end. Line it up. Oh, that's not perfect. Oh, but it could be. Yes. Good, Anakin. Good. Alright, folks. Now that I have the ability to refocus my camera, what do we think? I think yet another resounding success from the helping hands method. This goes up here. I'm actually genuinely so proud of it. What a silly thing to, like, be the hallmark of something I'm very proud of. My last Twitch stream, my setup involved me Discord calling myself to use my phone camera. Yes, exactly. This is the jank we've come to love. Oh, she's meant to have Windex right now? Hey. Listen. Times are hard. You expect me to be wasting perfectly good Windex on stickers when this does trick? Why use many word when few word do trick? Okay. This... Let's go... Oh, gosh. I think the hard part about this, it's kind of hard to gauge, like... distance. There we go. Another 10 out of 10. Wow, the white matches. I mean, maybe it's just because I have a bright light, but the white matches pretty exactly. All right, folks. What do we think? Did we win? I kind of think we winned. Win? Who needs Windex when we're just winning? Aha. Anyway, that was truly not my fun. There's a certain level of dad joke that's like acceptable. That was not even actually that funny. But oh well. Need that clip of the dude tasting ice cream saying that's a 10. Exactly. Whoa! Whoa, that's not the right piece. This is printed. Whoa. We'll come back to that. That's awesome. There we go. I don't know how big of a fan I am of the fact that this is so blocky down here. And this sticks out by a stud here. Isn't Windex short like Latin? Oh, Vindex like Latin for victory? Alright, we reset. I can't talk tonight. I actually have no idea if it's Latin for anything. But that sounds like some marketing something that Windex would do. If Windex could, Windex would travel back in time to change it into Latin for something. I love how much, I love all this tan that's going on in here. It feels very like 80s pleather kind of vibe, or 70s pleather, I guess, because it's Star Wars. Which is very on brand. Oh, and this is the little, this is the droid spot. There we go. No. I done messed up, Aaron. Let's try that again. Oh, really, truly in, like, the worst spot, too. Well, we can take this off first. I had a 2006 Passat that had the exact same leather. Hey, you know exactly what I'm talking about, then. A very specific style. Oh my gosh, how many stickers are in this? Am I going to want these to be on here for this? No. There's only one way that we can do this. Let's see if I can raise these up. Oh, thank you very much, Randucci. Yeah, folks, make sure you hit that like. It is appreciated. Very interesting about these streams that I was not expecting is that people have been watching them after the fact as well. Which like I've said before, my experience is streaming on Twitch, and that's not really something that happens. People don't really watch long VODs like after the stream is over. So I'm very not used to that, but it's kind of cool. People are enjoying it, which I appreciate you guys for being here, because I don't think I would be as interesting if I didn't have people to talk to. Okay, so whichever way I put these are going on different sides. So whichever way we're going with these is correct. You're talking. Sorry, I'm going back through chats. You were talking about the ASMR being soothing. The vibey background music and the calm building is soothing me right now. Hey, I'm glad to hear it. We can get all ASMR up in here if we really want to, but I kind of feel like it's not the vibe. We'll just, normal level of relaxing. Yeah, and then Zim, I've heard the same thing from another YouTube streamer about views after the fact. I know that there's the meta right now on YouTube, or so I've heard. Oh, I've gotten dust on this. Bummer. The meta on YouTube is long-form videos. That's why a lot of podcasts have been popping off on YouTube lately. So maybe that's it. I just assumed that lives weren't marketed, or weren't, that's not the right word, weren't suggested, weren't recommended in the same way, as like proper videos were. But you know what? I'll take it. I don't like to feel tingly with Legos. Let's keep them separate. You have one, you have the other. It's not the same. Okay. This right here. This is the best setup because you guys can see the brick. The way I was doing it before, categorically wrong. So all I have to do this time is not put this on the same way. So we do this. This is backwards. Okay, perfect. my god, did I just like... No, I didn't. I thought I 10 out of 10 did, just like placing it down. That's not my best, but that's very acceptable. I'll take that. It's a little bit crooked, you can see up along here, but no, that's good enough. I'll pop that on there. I never see proper live videos after they conclude. I usually live, I virtually live on YouTube, curious where it's coming from. I agree. Like, I feel like I've never, the exception being, was right after I subscribed to Renducci, I was recommended a couple of his videos, after the fact. Maybe it's just because you mostly, if only, do lives. I don't know. But I was recommended that. Yeah, I feel like I never see lives recommended, but, you know, I'll take it. Some voice, but I feel conflicted. I appreciate it. Appreciate the compliment, and it's okay to feel conflicted. Remember, fear gives into anger, and anger gives into a need for waffle fries. Waffle fries give in to the dark side. Doctor, PhD. Yes, no, I don't have a PhD in Lego. Come on, I have an MD in Lego. Okay, this is the printed piece. I didn't know this existed. This is rad. Do this more, Lego. Less of this stuff. Less of this. I mean, this is fine, but this. That's peak. Uh-oh, I missed stuff. Uh-oh, Skedios. No, I didn't. I have no Lego content outside of the lives. My videos are death metal guitar covers. Oh my god, I didn't even see those. That's sick that you play death metal guitar. Also, I'm very entertained by this mechanism that I was ranting about earlier, but it's just so fun to play with. Fun to play with, and maybe to eat, if you're brave enough. From 15 years ago. Also, I missed those very Night Vale of you. Yeah, I love Night Vale. Randucci, do you still play? Or at least, do you still play for fun? That's what matters. Fun to play with, but not to eat. Good night, Night Vale. Good night. Okay, I feel like we've got a lot of the shaping down, and I'm mostly happy with it. I love the way that these focus. I love the way that these slope here and along here. I feel like this feels very ship. This feels sleek. This feels good. And then this, the more that I feel it, it feels like the U-wing. How it's so like square on the bottom. That's not great. I kind of want to just, and maybe I will at the end of it. I won't. I'll just do it just for fun now. Just remove that. That's much better, isn't it? Does it need these? Yes, it does. That's structural. Oops. Well, we'll address all of this later, but that's rough. Maybe because it wasn't supposed to be, they didn't give it landing gear. Maybe it's, I don't know, it's supposed to sit. I'll be like a bag of Takis. It's a ship. It's a ship. Nice. I've been too busy. I can play, but I haven't in months. Been too busy building Lego. Yeah, boy. All right, bag number 3. 3 out of 4. Dang. Maybe I'm spoiled by the chopper build, but this feels like it's flying by. Okay. Oh, and here's everyone's least favorite part of this set is putting the stickers on the windscreen. We'll make it work, though. Wow. Okay. Woo, printed pieces. Woo, pink pieces. Woo, skates. Yay. These are kind of cool, too. All right, anyway, sorry. Easily distracted. Okay, it's sticker time. Sticker? I hardly know her. Oh, boy. That time of night, folks. Oh, I'm definitely, like, putting dents in this with these claws. Anything I could do about that? Anything I can wrap around it to... Ooh, maybe these. This is a little styrofoam thingy. I wonder if I put this around this. Wrap it like that. Oh, wow, those claws just ate right through it. Oh, well, it's better than nothing. Okay. Oh, man, I'm gonna need some... I might need Windex for this. Okay, sticker number 2. Marion crushing it. Oh, it's see-through. Oh, no. Okay, I need it to be see-through on the front side and white on the back side. Oh, man, really? Okay. I feel like I haven't done a transparent sticker since, like, 2008. What the hell? Satisfying sticker peel. Give yourself a hard time instead of giving yourself Windex. Yes. Give me misery or give me Windex. Oh, no. Oh. Listen, hey, if I can get this perfectly, I don't want to hear the word Windex a single more time. Oh, oh no, oh no. Oh, it's so sticky. Oh. Okay. Michaela, can you bring me Windex, please? Oh my god, she was already ready with it. That's horrifying. Okay. Ah, no, it's not sponsored. What do I just spray it on the piece? Oh, this feels so wrong. Okay. Let me get this out of the way so I can see. Cotton pad? Yeah, maybe. Maybe, alright. Let's cotton pad it up. Okay. Oh, we've got Walgreens brand textured rounds. Does the Brick Story have a go-to fan-made nickname yet? And can it be Storio Brickman? Like, what? Pretty sure Brick Storian is already the nickname, is it not? As that is not the name that I was born with? Ugh. Hey guys, welcome to my makeup tutorial. That's wet. Alright, we'll just whoop. This feels so wrong. Oh, God. That feels like enough. Okay. Oh no, I put the... No, okay, I put it sticky side up. God damn. Sorry, gosh, heck darn. Okay. Did I not put down enough? I feel like I didn't put down enough. Uh-oh. Get the whole thing wet. Don't just use the pad. Too late. Okay, we're going the old school. Oh, would you look at that? Brother doesn't need no pads. I didn't put enough Windex on it. Like, oh, it's okay, it's a little bit off, but it's pretty dang close. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I need a microfiber cloth. Do I have one? Wanna... yeah, what even is this sticker in the year of our Lord 2025? Oh, God, it looks so bad. Is that the Windex that makes it look all modeled like that? Is it supposed to look like that, folks? Cool. Improvement by 0.002 degrees. Yeah, so you can see it's not exactly perfect, but it's very close. And now my whole workspace is a mess. Look at this. Come on, Lego. Oh, gosh, that's disastrous. I'll leave the Windex here so everyone knows we're sponsored. Squeeze? I am squeezing. Do I have to, like, squeegee the liquid out? That's not coming out. No, the condensation. Oof, that's rough. Okay, well, whatever. It's Lego's fault. Surely not my fault. Boom. Sit down. And stay down. Okay, let's put this nonsense to the side for 5 minutes before we have to do all that jazz again. Also gonna take a sip of water. Folks, if you're at home and you haven't drunk it, this is not piss, I promise. Pee. This is iced tea. Take a drink. Water. Squeegee it out. My brother in Christ, you watched me squeegee. It don't squeege. There is negative squeeging happening. Well, I guess not negative. Doesn't mean it would get more wet, but... I can pull it back and reapply the sticker. I don't think I need to. I think it's fine. It's double Imperial IPA. Amen, brother. Spin. 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 I'm a child. I'm very curious to see how these engines look, because I've heard mixed reviews. Some people seem to be super jazzed about them. Some people think that they are too small. Uh-oh, I should not be doing this all one-handed. But here we are. We're rocking and rolling. Rocking and rolling. Down to the beach I'm strolling. I went Kermit the Frog. We're rocking with it. I love when they do pink thrusters. Jump up, kick back, whip around, and squeege. That's how I remember it going. No! Sorry, nobody didn't clip out my audio. That's fine. Tonight's an unhinged stream, guys. Tonight's, we're getting a little kooky with it. Normal couldn't be me. Next week when I get home, it's building... Ooh, are you traveling? Oh, right, you mentioned that you travel for work a lot, so you go to Bricks and Minifigs whenever you can. How's that going? How's that traveling like? Also, this does not want to stay down. Am I... okay. That's better. Gosh, this looks terrible. Oh no, 100% is liquid. Uh-oh. More soldering tools. Use one of these pliers. Am I cooked? Is this just gonna, like, sit under there forever and then eventually mold on? Get moldy under that? Well, at least it's Windex. It's... Oh well. At least it's on camera. We'll do better next time. I'm on my work week. I got a Grand Inquisitor, Omega, and Sabine mini. Wait, which Grand Inquisitor and which Sabine minifigs? Are they the new ones or they're the old ones? Both are good, I maintain. I'm just curious. I'm grooving out to this music, though. Uh-oh. This is gonna be next thing. My brother, please pull it back and try again. Be happy. No, not a chance. Fear leads to anger. I'm already angry, but it's fine. I bet it's probably too late anyway. Well, maybe not. Let me try this. From the older sets, I suppose. Nice. I really want that the old Grand Inquisitor. Because I have the Obi-Wan version, and it's fine. No, it's down there tight, dude. I'm tearing that. I think the Windex actually made it stick tighter. I know that's BS, but... Okay, well... Oh, no! Oh, what's that? What's that, brother? Brother, ooh! No. No. That's just going back down. We'll revisit that as a biohazard in 10 to 15 years. Yikes. Oh well. If it truly is like a problem, like if it really looks terrible compared to the other ones, I will absolutely ask LEGO for like a refund. Not a refund, replacement piece. That's it. Doesn't look like a typical LEGO sticker like yeah, no, that was gross. That was bad. Did I get knockoff stickers? Oh, that'd be awesome. Yo, man, I got that black market LEGO sticker shit. We're doing this my way. For number 3. I wonder if maybe the transparent stickers are different in some way. I don't even need a I don't need a magnifying glass. This thing is so freaking huge. Okay, what if I grab it in the middle, right here? I go for like this. Let the name of Windex never be uttered in this household again. I'm gonna burn this bottle. I'm gonna light it on fire. You cannot tell me, bro, you cannot tell me that this is not... Bro, come on. Hell yeah. Look at that. Please don't light it on fire. For legal reasons, this is a joke. If my house goes up, yeah, fire department, our security deposit, fire department goes up in flames, like immediately after the leak, it would be like, oh, we got it on camera. No. Don't dismiss the technique. I'm absolutely dismissing the technique. It's not slander if it's true. Right through here. And then this piece here. Never tried it on transparent stickers before. On paper stickers, it's fine. Yeah. Yeah, no, fair. I'm sure you guys wouldn't lie to me. I'm getting rid of this. This is gross. Yeah, I do wonder if the transparent stickers are slightly different in their composition in some way. So it's fine if you're just an absolute surgeon when it comes to placement. Don't need Windex. Exactly. Ooh. I hit my lamp, and that sounded like a bell. Ding dong. Epic success here. We're trying to reach you about your car's extended epic success. I'm gloating. I'm absolutely gloating about that. Okay. I feel like for as much as I said that we were blazing through this, and we only have one bag left, I feel like there's still a lot of this build yet to be built. Like, we haven't started on the wings, and I feel like the wings are like the largest part of the ship. You know, whatever. All things in good time. Patience. Patience. We've been trying to reach you about your 2006 Passat with the beige pleather interior. It has extended unwarranty. It has retracted warranty. You need to pay us for anything that we might have done. The paper stickers probably breathe, so the solvents volatilize. Yep. And maybe the transparent ones are a bit more plastic-based to provide a vapor barrier. That's a lot of science. I build bricks on the internet. But yes, you're probably right. It is probably something along those lines. I thought all Lego stickers were plastic, though, because these all feel like the same material. None of these feel papery. I wonder if maybe, I don't know where you guys are from. Maybe they're different in different regions. In the same way that they've been doing like the paper versus the plastic bags in different regions. I would love to get paper bags, by the way, and I keep seeing people find them in sets. I actually had a conversation with a Lego store employee about this recently, because the first set that I saw other people talking about getting paper bags in were the Droideka set, and nope. Plastic bags all the time. I'm in Ohio. Well, Ohio is practically a different country, so. I got my face for trying to think it out. Pretty sure Ohio isn't real. Yeah, facts. Aw, look at its little snoot. It just got a little nose. Like the Dakotas, exactly. I successfully in college convinced my freshman year roommate that West Dakota was a real state. I fabricated a Wikipedia article for it, and boop. I fabricated a Wikipedia article for it, and successfully convinced him that it was a real state that had like seceded from the Union or something. What a guy. I think I actually took the Wikipedia article for Puerto Rico's like, what's even the word for it? Absorption into the U.S. kind of taking over by the U.S. I don't know, and like ways in which it has fought to be free or desired to be free, and then I changed it to the Dakotas annexation. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, God, more stickers. Come on, man. Really? In a set this big? Okay, this one we need this for. Get rid of this. Watcha. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should actually double this up because this is all tiles here. I need that to be free, so let's put it in this way. Then this needs to be like this. Was your roommate that ate all the pizzas? Yes. This is the room that ate 27 pizzas in one weekend. 3 days. That is 9 pizzas a day for 3 days. Oh, it's not even the full length of the piece, really? Okay, maybe the clause isn't helpful here. Remember when you said this was relaxing and now I'm out here going, Boom. Nailed it. Yeah, no, dude, that was insane. He was a wild guy. He also threw up a lot in our room and did not know how to make a bed, so we just slept on a bare mattress. And he wore the same 3 shirts the entire time I knew him. Because he once got hit by a car, and he only wore blue shirts after that. Which, like, fair, I guess, but also not a great dude. It's like Game Grumps compilations, exactly. They start out so calm and peaceful. Did I really do this? Oh, I'm silly. I'm silly. This is a cool way of reversing studs, actually. Go from one direction to the other. Look, now we're double studded out. That's what Ooh, Legends and Lattes Book 3 announced? Heck yeah. That's a good series. And I'm glad that it's doing well enough to get more books. Oh, I see. I'm building the true snoot. Like True North, but true snoot. And there's our little pop of lime green because it's Republic. It was called Brigands and Bread Knives. I love that. It's going to be very fun at the end of the day to have this next to Ahsoka's ship, next to Obi-Wan's starfighter, next to the Coruscant Guard gunship, that are all like this dark red and gray color. How? Like this? Oh, I see. Oh, that's neat. Okay. If I recall, he wrote the first book for a type of NaNoWriMo challenge? Retreat dealio? I don't know what that is, but I know it was for some sort of a writing retreat, or like 24-hour writing something. You have to forgive me for being illiterate and stupid. There we go. Oh, and this means we're going to be doing more sticker jazz, which is a new term that I'm coining. Sticker jazz or staz. Cool. There's that. Ooh, it actually... Okay, you know what? Right now it looks kind of like that speeder that Anakin has in the Clone Wars on the snowy planet that I've forgotten. But it looks kind of like that in terms of just like body shape. Or I guess any barf speeder. Just way out of scale. But that's okay, they always are. Snaz is indeed a word. Sticker jazz. Snaz. I like Staz better. Feels grosser. I'm being graced with the presence of a kitten who has come to say hello. Oh, he's not going to hop up, though. Sticker time, sticker time, sticker time. Let's see. It may not be worth doing this with the magnifying glass. Nope, it is. Come here. Am I blind? Potentially. What do we think? I think I could probably do another pass at that, because it is slightly thicker here than it is here. If I can get this up without damaging it, I'll give it one more pass. Ooh. Yeah, okay, good. We got it. Rats. There we go. Gotta be more careful this time. Thank you guys for bearing with me while I'm completely silent. Performing surgery. This is the MD, by the way. This is the MD in Lego. That might be worse. That is worse. Dang. Oh my god, 4 years in residency? Exactly. 6 seasons at a movie? Oh my god, I'm demolishing this sticker. This might have to be good enough. Nope. Aha! I do have the W word, but I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it. There we go. See, I don't need it. First time. First time, baby. First try. Nailed it. There we go. Alrighty. Alrighty. Okay. We're back in it. We're back in the game. Oh god, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, I'm knocking things over. Okay. Zim, if I end up making shorts of this, I'm gonna call it Sticker Hell. That's where I feel like I'm at. I don't like those types of tweezers. You end up putting more stress on the bend and lose the grip at the tip. Well, I have the other kind as well. You think those would be better? Let's give them a shot. Here we go. Gotta get those thick medical forceps. Thick with how many C's? Oh, unless you mean the pointy ones in general. Because I actually realize now what you're saying. I see. Well. At least 2 C's. That's not enough. I need more C's. Doctor, I need 2 cc's of thick. Alright, cool. There we go. That's not too bad. That actually looks more off-center than it is, but it actually has nothing to do with the way that I placed it. that super in focus. You can kind of see... No, you might not be able to unless I can catch the light. The sticker is actually perfectly centered. Just the sticker itself is off-center. It's printed off-center. Which is a raw deal, but that's okay. That goes there. That goes there. Man, this is a lot of sticker detailing for... We'll see if it's worth it. Normally, I'm not super down on stickers. Flashback to every single time I've been streaming, and I go, God, the stickers! But boy, howdy, this is rough. A set's got to prove to me that it has earned its stickers. One... And I'm building 2 of these. I grabbed the wrong piece. There's 1. So I mean we're going to build all of the wings just in one bag? Crazy. There we go. That's clean. That's clean as heck right there. And then, ooh, oh, that's what these are for. You know, like this. Then this slots, I could have seen this on the box, I'm sure, but it's supposed to be slightly angled out. Yeah, look at that detailing. That's what I'm here to see. More of that, please. Less of stickers. More of that. Okay. Surely this cannot be intentional. Is that coming up? Uh-oh. Surely this cannot. We'll get there. 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 7. Have I thought about making a Discord server? Yes, I have. I used to have one when I Twitch streamed. Not to keep bringing that up over and over and over again. But I used to have one when I Twitch streamed, and I didn't really use it, I guess, to be perfectly honest. I'd be open to it, but pitch me on it. That can be right. Okay, okay. Nope. That's not satisfactory. We start over. Oh, what did I stream on Twitch? I streamed gaming on Twitch. And I use... So what I used the Discord server for was pretty exclusively announcing when I was going to stream. And nobody really ever responded to those notifications, even though people were in the Discord server. So yeah, like I'm not opposed. I know that they have their uses, and I'm sure that there are cool things I can do, like community-wise. But I guess I've never been a part of a Discord server like that, so I don't know what you would do other than chat. There we go. Get that filthy Windex name out your mouth. Look at that. Beautiful. Lego is a bit different because people can share their creations more easily. I'm down for that. That's a good idea. So it becomes kind of like a community forum type deal. Oh, wait, I gotta find out where this went, because that cannot be intentional. Where did I skip one of these? That's a whole new creative front that you might not have seen on a gaming Discord. That's true. I mean, that's right. That's what I would want out of a Discord server is, I know where I missed it. It was definitely here. Is I would want it to be a place where people could basically chat without necessarily like my involvement. Not to say that I wouldn't be involved. Did I also do this upside down? No. This just needs to be on this side. Like I would be happy to be involved, but I feel like in order for people to communicate with me is pretty simple because we do it here. But the purpose would need to be people communicating with each other. Which, yeah, I guess could be that. Sorry, put a pin in that conversation real quick. How I wish they'd done this is I wish they'd stacked plates here. I wish they'd done 2 plates. I don't know how you'd make it work, but I wish that the thought process has been stack 2 plates of white and then 1 plate of dark gray here, and then back here 3 plates of dark gray. I wish that's how they'd done that. Because you could convey the same amount of detail without a sticker. That sticker, sure. That sticker, sure. It's these, great. This probably could have been wedge plates. This could have been regular plates. These could have been prints. Anyway, sorry, carry on. Yes, I would want it to be community focused. But that's not a bad idea. Okay, last bag. Last bag magic. Yeah, that's how that works, right? We get randomized, potentially rare minifigures in this. There's servers out there for LEGO creators. You wouldn't have your own per se. Yeah, that's fair. I'm in the I'm in the LEGO Games Discord server. Specifically because I have been emulating LEGO Dimensions on a Wii U emulator on my Steam Deck, and I was having an issue with it, and people suggested that kind of the only place where people talk about LEGO Dimensions anymore is in that LEGO Games server. Yeah, we'd have to find a community like that. You have to find the community to join for whatever you were looking for. True, true, true. Not a bad idea. Which clones are these? This one is Clone Pilot. Cool. His hand is tight. Wunderbar. Clone Pilot. He can go over here with Oddball, and then this one is Jag. Have you posted your Armorer mock to any Discord servers? Are there any that you recommend? Ooh, printed piece. That's hot. There we go. And there's Jag. Okay, so we have Oddball, Jag, and generic clone pilots. Cool. Oh, there's more stickers, aren't they? Oh, and those stickers, these stickers here are exactly 2x2 shaped. Rats, they're going here, aren't they? I posted photos of it on Brick Therapy and Mac Builds Bricks Discords. Okay. This here and here? Nope. This here and here? Nope. I was right the first time. Perfect. No. What? Oh, because I can't count. Neat. Neat. This one wants to be a 2x3. And this one's a 2x2. Ooh, I like that we're building up the underside of this a little bit. Just giving it a little bit of structural stability here. And I didn't know that this piece existed. Why not just use 2 L brackets? Do I have links enabled? I can post a pick link. I don't think that I have links disabled. Let me check. Yes, I do have links. Links are not blocked. Oh no, URLs sent in live chat are already blocked. Select this option. Sorry, I'm looking at my computer. New options. Please hold. I don't know, give it a try. Give it a try, see what happens. So part of the way that YouTube does sets up their live streaming, I find to be a little bit convoluted. But I'm glad that they do it, and I'm glad that it just kind of works. Which, for the most part, this does. Ah, yeah, I was right. Alright, sticker number 1. I'd use tiny URL, but I promise it's an SFW photo. I trust you. I'm trusting you in this moment. Also, if it was not an SFW photo, if it was something awful, this would be a lot of time that you would have wasted hanging out, chatting, and watching streams just for one big prank. I would be very impressed. Horrified, but impressed. Okay. If we're grabbing this bad boy, and we're tossing this good boy under here. Oh my god, I'm so excited for these wings. Look at that. You never know, bro. That is true. You do never know. Oh, I'm so stoked. Okay, cool. Get over there. On to the next bit. Stickers. Okay. Which number are we on? 12? How many are there? 13 total. And how many pieces are here? 497? Can somebody run the math on that? How many, what the sticker, you know, people always talk about price per piece ratio. Somebody give me the sticker per piece ratio. I like the groove on this song. Certifiably groovy. Perfect. Yeah, 497 pieces, 13 stickers. It is definitely, one would say, too many. And the other thing is, I know that I have the Ahsoka's Duel on Peridia set that I'm going to build at on a live stream at some point soon. Gosh, I know that one is a lot of stickers as well. You know, I get it, I guess. It probably saves money, but... Oh, this was not right. I wanted this. I didn't care as much about stickers until this set. This set has broken me. Sticker hell, indeed. I appreciate how much they tiled this off. That's nice, at least. Really seeing our 2025 design aesthetics being put to good use. This goes like this, then this one goes here. Oh, and a long piece that I missed as well. That's embarrassing. I was literally just about to make a joke about, like, do you think that there are streamers who build Lego who are really bad at it? And then I made a mistake, so. Like when people play, like, you know, gaming YouTubers or Twitch streamers or whatever are really bad at playing games. I'm like, dude, this is your one thing. I'm skeptical that it's about money. We talked about this on your Django helmet stream, but Kylo helmet had 0 stickers. Exactly. Django had 10, but Kylo's printed pieces had way more of a footprint. Right. I remember talking about that. Oh, this goes like this. So do you think it's about real estate on the set? Because this, again, or look at Ahsoka's duel on Peridia. Because that set, those, the non-sticker pieces, what could have been non-stickers, so let's say, you know, the stickers, those take up a lot of that set. Oh, that's cool. I like this. This shaping's neat. And then just a crap ton of these down here. 5 of them. Basically strengthening any of our connection points here. I think the new LEGO rule is there has to be 3 layers of connection at every connection point. Because you see that here, 1, 2, 3. And these add 1, 2, 3. If I had to guess. Although I guess there's only 2 here. So maybe not. I think it boils down to the creator. I think the same thing about instructions too. Some sets that are 4 or 5-year-old have more detailed instructions, like highlight. Really? I totally thought that all instruction manuals were pretty uniform. Which is funny, because I'm working on a short right now about the history of instruction manuals. I want to do a longer form video about them at some point. I'm going to have to go back and look through them. Do you have any examples off the top of your head? Begun. Oh, it's a spring-loaded shooter? I guess I could have seen that coming, huh? Well. Oh well. Spring-loaded shooters aren't the worst. I think I probably prefer stud shooters because they're usually better integrated into a set. Spring-loaded shooters are fine. Look at my helmet instructions and I'll find an example. You probably have quite the collection of helmet instruction manual. Hey, at least they're all the same size, so I bet they fit on like a shelf pretty nicely. There we go. Good old 6 long bar piece. Is this brown? Really brown on the tip of the gun? I didn't miss. Nope, that is brown. All right. That's a strange choice. Also, maybe not how I would have placed that, but that's okay. Wish I could show you the display I'm working on, although it's mint. My helmets. Oh my god, you're working on a display for the helmets? Is the display made of Lego itself? Hang on, I gotta bring this closer to my chest. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. And then shoop. 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 That's so cool. I'm so easily entertained, but it's a homebrew creation. Nice. I keep seeing, so I just ordered one last week. Nope, 2 days ago. Time flies. I just recently moved where my Coruscant Guard gunship is sitting. So it's now up on top of a really tall shelf, which is cool, but I'm nervous about it falling. So I sprung for a really nice, well, I say really nice. I sprung for a nice enough display case. Display stand, not case. And on the website that I bought it from, they had a bunch of, I guess, plexiglass stands for the helmets. So that they all kind of, like, you know how people store pop figures? They were kind of like that. Which seemed really cool. Again, I only have my one helmet, and that's probably the only one I'm going to get. Maybe I might get the Mandalorian one. But, yeah, it's cool to see the way that people choose to display their stuff. Like a shoe display case. Yes, exactly. For like people who are really into sneakers and such. You're right. Mine are open air, so dust is an issue, but I like... Oh yeah, all my sets are... all my Legos displayed open air, and dust is a huge problem. Is this sticking somewhere? Whatever. Especially on some of my black sets. Like I have this Inquisitor Scythe ship, and I love that set to pieces. It's probably one of my favorite sets, especially for the value. But that is sitting next to my TIE Fighters, and all of my black sets are just covered in this layer of dust. That is so hard to look at. And I know I could dust it. I know that people have... There are ways. There is technology. But it's fine. Look at that. That's awesome. I kind of wish... Well, I guess they do hold together pretty well. I was going to say I wish that they held together better. They do hold together pretty well. And they at least go, like, flat. And then they expand like that. That's awesome. And okay, this sticker was not necessary, but I like that you can see some detail when the wing is raised. I kind of wish that they'd done that with like some greebling, but I also know that that would have just meant more pieces. And that's no good. Okay, the other side. This is the bit where the build gets a little bit repetitive for my liking, but that's kind of the nature of just any Star Wars ship, I think. Because it's all... Okay, we're doing 3 pieces, a 3 wide. Nope. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh, I'm doing it all... Why do I talk sometimes? Wait, what? Oh, okay. Do I have more of these? No, these are all this direction. Surely I'm going to need at least many more. Okay, I hope that's not a problem. Well, let's burn that bridge when we get to it, I guess. Because, yeah, this one's backwards. And then aren't the others backwards, too? Right? Okay. Yep, cool. Did you ever end up being able to send a link, or did it just not work? Because if not, I can find a way to do it maybe for next stream. Like that, just like that. Okay. And a sticker on the end. YouTube shouted me. I did send a link and it... Oh, you still see it, but I don't see it. I see. Okay. I will have to find a way to fix that. Because I saw an option to block links, but it says that links are already blocked. Just this, I guess, blocks them harder. I don't know. I obviously did not turn that on. Okay, that goes under there. Cool. And now the same thing, but backwards. Probably don't want links enabled. Well, what's the worst that can happen, right? Right? Flash forward to like, or like immediate cut to just the most atrocious things you've ever seen posted in chat. This one's go like this. I'm gonna have to look up like a video of somebody doing the Windex technique, just for proof that it's real. Or I'll just when I was watching Randucci's stream, I unfortunately missed it, so I'll have to go back and watch him apply stickers. Mods can post links. Oh, I see. Gotcha. I've not set up any mods at the moment, obviously, but I'm open to doing that. I guess, you know, I guess that's why a Discord server. For communication. And there we go. Discord is good. Yeah, Randucci, what do you use Discord for? Because I remember you talking at one point. Holy crap, did I miss a bunch of stuff? I did. Oh no. On the last side, I missed a bunch of stuff. I must have skipped like a whole bit. Randucci, I'm distracted. Randucci, I know you use Discord for stuff. What do you use? Do you use it for like, I don't know, YouTube stuff? Zim and I were talking about that earlier. God, I sound old being like, you, the Discord stuff, yes, I did these backwards. Classic. Side note, it is very warm in this room that I'm in. I'm so glad that you can only see my hands and not my face, because I don't sweat on my hands. It's... my face is a nightmare. And also sweaty. Boomch. I might be getting tired. I think I might have to save the Ahsoka ship for another day. Cool. And then a bunch of these on all the connection points. I participate in brick therapy, which is big. Okay, so Zim also mentioned brick therapy. Mac builds bricks as well. Eternity bricks. Nice. I saw Eternity bricks was I subbed to him after we talked about it at one point. I saw he was also live tonight. So hopefully that's going well. Where's my last round tile? Well, I'm just throwing things all over the place, huh? Leave it in the bag, did I? No. I was just playing Fortnite with him. I got the game just to play with them. Nice. Oh, I know there's a bunch of Star Wars content out right now that has tempted me, let's just say. I'm going to go back and I'm going to fix this bad boy. This is definitely supposed to have one of these that goes... Nope. One of these that goes there. Our little lime green accents. They're beautiful. I love them. Yeah, so I don't know where the last round 2x2 is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Interesting. We'll continue building for now. And then this may end up... I know I say this every single stream and it ends up being fine. But maybe this will be my first call into LEGO customer support. It's exciting. It's always the first time for everything. Or maybe I'll end up finding it at the bottom of the stack, like I always do. Star Wars Overload. Most of the times that I've played Fortnite, I've played with a friend who only has a PlayStation. And that's how we've gotten to play. So maybe I've been needing to connect with that friend. In no small part because he's officiating my wedding. So maybe I'll try to get in contact with him. Hey man, you want to play Fortnite? Hi G-Man. Gotten support twice, they don't ask questions. So that's always good. G-Man, how's it going, brother? You could are you Randucci on Fortnite as well? My cat is sitting on my Lego in a way that makes me think he's trying to poop on it. Oh, well, hang on. Pardon me for just 1 minute. I'm going to leave these here while I deal with this one. Okay, that was a fun new problem. Sometimes when my cat is mad at me for not paying enough attention to him, he will poop on things that he shouldn't, and that was a prime example. But we're thriving now. You already have the ARC-170? Nice! It's a cool set. I have not gotten a chance to put together yet. I bought this on May 4th, and still building it today. Got the 2013 Bark Speeder with sidecar, the one with Rex and Obi-Wan in it. That's awesome. For birthday, also happy birthday. That feels significant. Happy birthday, man. I hope you had a good day. Obviously got to build some Lego. May 20th? Oh. Okay, yeah, so 3 days ago. Well, happy birthday. Did you do anything fun besides build that bark? Bark inside a car. Oh, haven't built the ARC-170. Well, spoilers. Spoilers, actually, it's got a lot of stickers. And the stickers are a pain in the butt, and apparently don't use Windex on them if you were going to originally, because it does horrible things to the stickers. But that might have been user error, but that's fine. See, we don't need it. We're just crushing it. First try every time. There we go. Oh, okay, so I'm still obsessed with this mechanism. It's a little sliding bar down here at the bottom, and it opens and closes the wings. Oh, you also got Slave 1? That's all the new big one? That's awesome. I mean, either way. Any Slave 1 is a good Slave 1. And these go in here. I will probably be modding these to remove the spring-loaded shooters. If I had to guess. Interesting that they give an extra one of these. An extra bar. That's not a small piece. Usually they just include extras of small pieces. And that's not a small piece. But I certainly didn't miss it anywhere. Okay, there we go. Hey, look, we're 2 for 2 on this wave. Very nice. Okay, let's put this aside. Let's put our minifigures in it. Let's check it out. Yes, and you also have the... Oh, nice. Yeah. Oh, I remember talking about you have the original Slave 1. Nice. Personally, I do not mod sets. That's totally fair. I only mod sets... if I really feel like they need it. And that's not often. So, for example, the only set that I've really modded that I have on display currently is I modded my chopper to have the more correct color eyes to better fit in with Rebels. How do I fit the droid in here? But a lot of sets, I do enjoy the kind of imperfection and obviously the history, the brickstory of sets. So I like to... Oh, does he really have to come out to go in here? That's a bummer. I like to keep things original, just to document, especially when things improve over time. Like, that's awesome. So, you know, that kind of change is good. No matter who I put where. Yeah, I'm just looking at the box art here. They have... let's see. I think that's Jag and Oddball in the front. Okay. And then Ambiguous Clone Pilot in the way back. I had the 2008 ATTE beside me, so that's what I was thinking of. The ATTE. I was like, I could probably mod this to close up some of those gaps. Because that is by no means a perfect set. But I love it the way it is. And then I love having it next to the 2022 or 3 ATTE as a comparison of like, oh, look how far we've come. Going through my instructions, I just realized the Jango Fett helmet only had outline placements for the first 2 bags of the build? Really? I just put mine in storage, so I don't want to go pull mine out, but maybe I will. Okay. Here we are. But wings open, wings shut. Wings open, wings shut. That's smooth as heck. So there we are. How do we feel about it, folks? I really like some things. I really like the shaping of the nose here. I think that looks nice. I was talking earlier, I wish that they'd done this detail here with plates instead of stickers. Same with this. I wish they'd done a wedge plate. The wings are short is the biggest criticism that I've seen, especially compared to the other ones. I don't have the other ones in hand, so I actually don't know how much shorter it is. But it seems, I don't know, pretty proportional for the most part here. G-Man, personally, I think LEGO peaked 2003 to 2013. I think you're probably right, especially because there were 2 ARC-170s that came out then. Yeah, you're going to get the 2013 one. I don't blame you. That one is probably better. I just recently found out that a friend of mine has the 2013 ARC-170, which is awesome, and also I want it. But this one's not as bad as I kind of was expecting. I know it's expensive, though. $70 is a lot for this. I probably would want to pay $50. But the minifigs are cool. The droid is whatever. It's fine. I really like the wings. Also, will I stream tomorrow? I will not be streaming tomorrow because I am going to a concert tomorrow. So tonight is my only stream for this week. But anyway, that's kind of where we're at with this. I like it. I think I like it. More than I dislike it. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so that's this out of the way. I have another set here. Ooh, the turbo tank coming out. I will buy just for the figures. I'm concerned about that one because I've seen that it's small. And I'm curious about it. I'm curious to see what it looks like. Because it might be a Rebuild the Galaxy set as well that I've seen. Which could be cool. Because there's been some really cool Rebuild the Galaxy sets. I still want to get the Dark Falcon. I just couldn't afford it for this round. We'll see what the Turbo Tank looks like. If it's Clone Marines, it's a day one. What concert? I'm going to see Avi Kaplan, who used to be the bass singer for Pentatonics, the a cappella group. And he's since split off to do his own, like, Appalachian folk band, pretty much. Which I dig. And so, my fiance got me tickets to a concert of his for my birthday. So I'm going to see it for my birthday. That was a while ago, though. I personally don't like Rebuild the Galaxy sets. Interesting, why? I like the idea of them. Only got Jedi Bob Starfighter. I have that one as well. Because Jedi Bob. I mean, come on. Put Jedi Bob in my new Coruscant Guard gunship. Oh, that's such a good idea. Man, we really are living in 2002 again. We have a gunship out, and we have Jedi Bob out. In sets currently actively right now. Actually, this I'm going to throw away. This piece of garbage. Yeah. This sticker hell. Getting rid of that. That was very cathartic. Rogue One sets are really, really underrated. Regret not getting them. I'm wondering, isn't oh, someone's gonna have to fact check me on this. Isn't Rogue One getting an anniversary up soon? So I kind of wonder if they're gonna do more Rogue One sets. I hope they do with Andor. Also, this is iced tea. For those wondering, and I'm gonna take a little drink. I'm surprised they're not doing more Andor sets. I think the Fondor Hallcraft is an easy money. I like the U-Wing. And Luffy, you might be interested in it too, if you don't have it already, because I know that was in Rogue One, and it comes with the K2SO. I mainly want the U-Wing. The U-Wing's not my favorite ship. I just like Andor, and I want the minifigures. I really want that Dedra minifigure so bad. But I don't want to spend however much it is to get the whole U-Wing. I'll probably just end up buying them off Bricklink, or what I've been doing more often recently, which is telling myself I'm going to buy just the figures for a set, and then never getting around to it, and then just not having the figures. That's that's what I said. I told myself with all the 25th anniversary sets came out. I was like, great. I want some of the sets. I don't want some of the sets. But I do want all the minifigures, and the ones that have good minifigures that I don't care about the sets. I'll just buy them off Bricklink. I'll get the 5s off Bricklink because I'm not a big Tantive 4 hallway fan. I was gonna buy the Droid Builder set and get the Princess Leia, and that would be great. But then the Chopper set came out, which is the only reason I was gonna buy the Droid Builder set anyway. So now, okay, well, I'll get the Princess Leia off Bricklink. Great, fine, that's fine. What other ones were there? Oh, the Imperial dropship and the Rebel battle pack. I was like, great. That's actually kind of a sick build. I might get that and get the K2, the R2QT droid from that. Or I'll just get it on Bricklink. I don't know. Anyway, point is, I haven't gotten any of them. Same with when the Cad Bane ship came out a few years ago. I was like, great, awesome. New Cad Bane minifigure, new Toto minifigure. Awesome. I'll get them on Bricklink because that's a really expensive set. I don't have them. It's the year of our Lord 2025 and I got nothing. I got nothing to say for it. Just going back through chats. G-Man, I also got the Rex ATTE beside me too. I'm very jealous. I would love to have the 2002, the 2008, the 2013, the Rex, and the 2023. 2022, 2023, whatever it is. ATTs all next to each other in a row. I also really want that old Rex because, Rebels. Love it. Renducci, I would if it was on sale about the Droid Builder set. You're right. We talked about that in your stream. It's a cute little set, and I really want to build that, me and my fiance. That would be very fun to build together. Or, even better, I would love to have kids one day, save that set, and build it with kids. That would be a lot of fun. Luffy, the U-Wing from 2016 is far superior than the one we got, but still happy we're getting Rogue One sets back. I agree. What is superior about the 2016 set? Is it just scale, or is it other stuff too? Because I've seen that it's smaller, but I don't know if that's a deal breaker. Again, I'm not a huge fan of the U-Wing as a ship. ARC-170, one of my favorite ships of all time. This is the V-Wing, actually. So I'm hoping they make a New Republic V-Wing at some point. Need to see my mini chopper gatted up in my post? Alright, I will check that out. I compiled the data on instructions that we were talking about. How would you want me to send it to you? I don't know. I don't have... Can you do it in chat? I don't have social stuff set up. I need to... That's my next step. I just recently made a starting soon and a goodnight screen, goodbye screen for my streams. That's as far as I've gotten. Oh, and I got a better camera and light setup going on. So that's as far as I've gotten, and I need to set up better things. But if you could do it in chat, that'd be great. I have the 2008 ATTE Rex, ATTE, and 2022 ATTE. So you're just missing the 2002 and the 2013. Yeah. Unless you're talking about the scale. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I think it's rough. I think that the new U-Wing's engines look really nice. I'm kind of parroting what I've seen other people talk about because I'm not super familiar with it. But from what I've seen, the engines look really nice. But the fact that Cassian has to lay down in the cockpit, that's really rough. You should be able to fit 2 minifigures in there. Like you can, well, I guess you can't with the Ghost, can you? They have to go 1, 2, 3, front to back. That's rough. And I know you can't really sit somebody down in the interior. You kind of can, but not fully. I wonder if they'd ever make a UCS U-Wing. That'd be cool. Oh yeah, get that one on, get a U-Wing on sale. Yes, I would do that. Yeah. I could do that. It's a 20-row spreadsheet. Don't think YouTube will like that. Yes, I do have a Ghost. I have the newer Ghost, actually. Actually, hang on. Let me go grab it real quick, because there's a really cool... I did a really cool thing to it that you guys will get a kick out of. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Here we are. Oh, I gotta fit back in my chair. Okay. Alright. Here's my Ghost. We'll take this one. We'll move him over there. We'll take this one and we'll put him over here. Which you can't really see because of the angle is that I put it up on a... Oh, that's fine. I put it up on a display stand. Oh my gosh, it's dusty. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. It's gross. But I did 2 things. One is I put it up on a display stand. And the other, which you can very obviously see, is that I put a light kit in it. Let me just fix this all. Oh gosh, I didn't mean for it all to break. This whole thing is dusty as heck. Zim, we were talking about dusting your sets. This is my shame, right here. Great, that's on properly. Okay, yes, so I put a light kit in it. If you take off here, this is where I put the battery bank. And there we go. So I've got my Rebels Sabine in here. I've got... Oh, I can't just take it off the stand. Perfect. I've got Kanan in the front, which you can't really see, but that's okay. And so it sits on the stand, and it all lights up. You got the big thrusters in the back. Got little thrusters on the Phantom. Got a little light inside there, a little light inside there. These light up. These guns down here light up. And then the whole interior is also lit, so that when you bring down, maybe you can see the glow on my hand, or maybe I can lift this up. No, the interior is lit. So when you let down the loading ramp, it's also lit. If I bring, I don't want to tilt this. I didn't really think this through very much at all. But anyway, I've got this whole setup on a display stand, and now this is sitting next to my chopper, over on my display shelf, because I love it so much. Let's turn this off. And I love that it has the dark black windscreen stuff, because it means that when it's lit, you can see Sabines in there. And then when I turn it off, yeah, you can't see any, well, you can kind of see into it, but that's only because I have bright lights on it. It's fine. It's beautiful. I bought one of those little air blowers and it doesn't do enough. Yeah, I believe that. At one point, I bought like makeup brushes to really kind of get in here, and those didn't do much either. I wish that this handy dandy soldering kit that I I wish I had something, but not really. Try to just get in there with this is gonna do nothing, but try to get in there and dust. I bought a feather duster for it and for all my sets, and I don't use it enough. Let's see if I can put this somewhere safe. Okie doke. G-Man, you're against light kits? Why? Also, to answer your question, what's your favorite set you own? Does it have to be Star Wars? Are we limiting it to Star Wars, or can it be any set, period? I'm going to leave my hands here so you can see that I'm actually still here. Because if it's Star Wars, I'd probably have to say the Inquisitor Scythe. If we were on Discord, I could share all the cool things in our collection. This is true. This is true. You're against light kits because they look weird? I think they can look weird. I think they can look really nice, though. That's an example of it looking nice. I have one of my Doctor Who set as well. And that one I think looks nice. But sometimes they do look weird. I think that there's also, depending on the lighting company, there are some people who put lights at unnecessary places. Like on my BD1, it has a light at the bottom that shines straight down. So that's a pain. I like light kits, but battery-powered stuff is too high maintenance for me. I kind of agree. I hate switching out batteries. The only one that I actually have batteries in is that one right there. The other ones that I have, the Doctor Who light kit and the BD1 light kit, I have in a USB that goes straight into the wall, and actually goes straight into the wall and is then connected to a smart plug because I have a bunch of smart home stuff in my house. And so it's all controllable that way. My only gripe is that it doesn't dim super nicely, but that's only because I don't have a dimmer for it. My favorite set is 2007 MTT, and I have it. Ooh, be careful with that set because it's so fragile. Does it work well in the minifig lightsaber? I don't have any for the minifig lightsaber, but I've seen some really cool uses for it. What I'm curious about, which is what I'm always curious about with light stuff, I work in lighting, for the record. That's what I do for a real job. Light looks different in person than it does on camera. And I've seen a lot of pictures of minifig lightsabers with LED kits in them. And they look awesome on camera. What do they look like in person? Because I had, at one point, a giant Clone Wars diorama mock, I guess. Diorama kind of undersells it. It was large, but not terribly well built. And I really wanted to install lights for that. but I was nervous about what it was actually going to look at. Or sorry, what it was actually going to look like in person, so I never got around to it and I ended up having to disable it. I've seen the lightsaber light kit, they look good in person. Because that would be awesome if they did look good in person. It's like a modern version of the ones where you press down on their head and their lightsaber lights up. I use rechargeable USB sticks for BD1. Rechargeable? Oh, okay. So a rechargeable battery bank. That's a cool workaround. I like that. Yeah, you doing it with actual batteries is a pain in the butt. I got rechargeable rechargeable AA batteries to try to do the Ghost one, and that was not super worth it. The reason that I have the Ghost still with batteries is because it's where it is in my house is not near an outlet. So instead of running a cable way far around places, I just leave it battery powered. How are we feeling, by the way, guys, about continuing this? I have another set here, and I'm kind of two minds. One is it's this one, it's the Ahsoka's Jedi Interceptor, and I'm of two minds. One is I could keep going and I could build this one as well, and then we could have our two red and white ships sitting next to each other. Alternatively, we could call it a night soon once we're kind of done chatting, and I could build this alongside the Duel on Peridia set, either next weekend or in a couple weekends, and have like an Ahsoka themed thing. What was your first set ever? Ooh, it would have been... Actually, I don't know if it was even Star Wars. It would have been a weird one. It would have either been a dinosaurs set. Gosh, what was the theme name? I just recently took a picture of what the instruction manual because I bought it online, but I don't remember what the actual theme was called. But it was a tiny, like, I don't know, 10-piece dinosaur set. Or it would have been Knight Jaco from Knight's Kingdom 2, the second wave of Construction figures. Or it could have been Kai's Spinner from the 2011 Ninjago wave. My first Star Wars set would have been the 2008 gunship, I think. I think Ahsoka's ship and the Coruscant Guard gunship look good together. I agree. Well, I think all of the sets that are out right now that are kind of Clone Wars sets are all the same color scheme, which I think is hilarious. You know, the red and white and a little bit of lime. The Coruscant Guard gunship is all red and white. The ARC-170 is all red and white. Even the older gunships are all red and white and a little bit of lime. The one that cracks me up is Ahsoka's the T6 Jedi shuttle, red and gray. But still, it all like Lego remade the dark red color, and they really said we're just going to use it in absolutely everything. We're going to put it in every set that we put on store shelves right now. Like, look at this. Oh, I never found that piece, did I? Yeah, I'm short one 2x2 round tile. It didn't fall anywhere? Check it under my desk. On the box, on the bag. No. Oh, Luke. You lost it. Ah, never mind. Found it. Ah. Hee. Ain't that silly. It did indeed fall. There we go. Perfect. 10 out of 10 set now. I don't care. Yeah. I agree. I think that the Ahsoka's Jedi Starfighter and the Coruscant Guard gunship would look really good next to each other. I have a buying problem when it comes to Lego. Yeah, you don't say, man. You got two slave ones. You got the whole army out there. I'm trying to get better about my Lego buying problem. I bought a lot for May 4. Obviously, I still have backlog. And that's it for now. I'm gonna buy some sets for June 1st too. I'll probably get the Plo Koon Microfighter and some Ninjago sets as well. Are there any good Star Wars sets coming out? Oh, the Maul mech. I'll also get that. So I made a long form video talking about mech legs. the mech leg piece. So now I feel obligated to talk about new mech sets when they come out, especially Star Wars ones. Especially Star Wars ones because a lot of people are very passionate about mech sets. I have them beside each other. A couple thousand beside me. Nice. V19 Torrent, is that coming out in June? I haven't seen that announced anywhere. That'd be a crazy shadow drop. Oh, that'd be painful too, because I would want that. I would want to spend money on that. Oh no. I can't afford to spend money on that. Anyway, what do you guys think about building another? I'll make a poll just because I never have. One more set. Seven, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, my keyboard's over here. 7, 5, 4, 3, 2. Seven, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh yeah, it's a V19 Torrent. Here it is on LEGO Star Wars Leaks. Includes 2 clone pilots, 2 additional figures. I'm seeing August. I'm seeing August, not necessarily June. That'd be cool. I just think that if it were coming out in June, they'd have to have announced it by now, right? No? I have a 2007 Droid Battle Pack next to me and a 2007 Clone Battle Pack. I had one of those. Also, I'm seeing 100% votes for yes, keep going. One more. 2 votes, I'll take it. We'll do one more. We'll put this over here. And we'll do the duel on Peridia next time. Oh, crack open this. Crack open a cold one. I keep seeing TikToks of people being like, oh yeah, cracking open a cold one after a long day, and they open their fridge and it's either a Lego set or it's Pokemon cards. They're cracking open, and I love that. Oh man. Oh no. Oh no. These are huge. You're telling me all those are stickers? Okay. It's fine. What do I care? Bag 1, bag 2, bag 3. There's no way I was building the duel on Peridia without Windex. You may be a wise man. You may be a wise man indeed. You've built this one already? How is it? On a scale of 1 to 10. I'm just giving this a little leaf through. This is the part I'm really nervous about. I've seen people talk about this, this canopy. I like the old one, man. Oh, I think I'm gonna hate it, which is a bummer. But it is what it is. Got Chopper, R2-D2, and C-3PO beside me all together. Now you just gotta get C-3PO. No, the big one, Chewbacca. You call this an 8 out of 10? You guys are very forgiving. What if it's bad? Another one. Yeah, alright, we'll build one more. Why not? Okay. Okay. Bag number 1. Hoping my cat doesn't try to poop on these Lego boxes again. What a strange problem to have. I'm not blind to that fact. Okay, yeah, so here it is. I'm just gonna... What do we think about this? It's not any bad set, but it's not the best. Yeah, I'll reserve judgment till I see it in person. Till I see it fully built. Look at that thing not being a sticker. Yeah, look at that thing not being a sticker. But dude, look at these. This is insane. Look at how... Whatever. It's fine. I'm fine. I'm excited to have this Youngling Ahsoka as a new minifigure. I had a Youngling Ahsoka as it came with my my 2008 ATTE, and I was a child. Actually, don't know. No, I do know how old I was. I almost said the wrong thing. But I was a child, and I was on the playground, and my friend had Ninjago, and I had Star Wars. And I traded them. And I traded my Ahsoka, and I traded my Rod of the Hutt for 2 Samukais, which might have been the worst trade deal in all... To quote someone very popular these days, in some circles, the worst trade deal... Here, let's take a look at this minifigure. I think the printing looks really good. I think that it's nice to finally get this headpiece that they've been using for the older Ahsoka in the Youngling version, where it actually fits. I like her shoulder blades. Not in a weird way. She's a child. But I like that printing. I think they did a good job. Comparing it real quick to the Rebels season... Or no, sorry, the Clone Wars Season 7 version. Is the head the same? Or is it just very similar? No, it is slightly different. You can see this one has kind of an upturn on her mouth, and this one's straight across. So, that's cool. And they've got the new frosted lightsaber blades. So that's neat. Why don't I put my Lego pieces in a pan? I don't know. Because that is not how I roll. I got my Ahsoka and my Anakin over here, by the way, for comparison purposes. And also this 2005 Clone Pilot for comparison to the other ones. I cut down a lighter colored blade for her Shoto lightsaber. Nice. I know they make 3 long, like these are 4 long blades. I know they make 3 long blades. I don't know if they make them in transparent green. And also, I wish that neon green still existed. Because that was a much better color for Ahsoka's lightsabers. These, well, first off, hang on, let's make this correct. These are not my favorite color for her lightsabers. I think that they're just wrong. G-Man, I have the Ahsoka from the Police Gun... Ah, nice, dude. That's one set that I regret not ever having. That came out just in the era where I was not buying Lego because I thought it was not cool. And, so I just don't have it. And I'm sad about that because that set was awesome. It came with the old Phase 2 Clone Troopers. I want to get Wolf. The Phase 2 or the Phase 1 version? Is there a Phase 2 version out officially? No, there's not. I have a custom figure of it. Oh, which reminds me, a couple of streams ago, we were talking about the 501st Troopers. And I went to go try to find all my custom 501st Troopers, and I couldn't. And then right after I finished streaming, I was looking through some bins. And I found them pretty immediately. So I'll have to show those someday. I hope they make a new Wolf at some point. I hope that we're in an era of making cool new clone figures. I know part of the rumor about, God, it's either the Turbo Tank or I think there was either going to be a Turbo Tank or a UTAT coming out at one point. And I know there was conversation about like if it would be Clone Marines and a Commander Bakara figure, or if there would be, no, not 212. 342nd? Anyway, Bly's Legion. If it would be Bly's Legion and Bly. And Ayla Secura. both of which would be pretty cool. Obviously, it's cool to have a Commander Fox, a Phase 2 Commander Fox. We have a new Phase 2 Captain Rex. Those are both really cool. But I kind of hope that we're in a Clone Trooper renaissance of coming out with cool, unique Clone Troopers. I have Phase 1 Grief, Phase 2 Rex 2013 and 2022. Nice. Phase 2 Cody, Phase 2 Fox. Nice. I have Phase 1 Rex and Phase 2 Rex of 2022. I do not have the 2013 one. I don't have any Gree. I have Phase 2 Fox, and I have Phase 2 Cody. At some point, I am going to go back and fill out my clones. Because I have a lot of... When I was collecting Lego back in my day, we did not have a whole lot of money. And so I did not get a bunch of the nice sets. I got a bunch of the little sets. So I have a bunch of Phase 1 Clone Wars Clone Troopers from that era. I have the ones with the black and the gray pauldrons that are now super valuable because we can't seem to have nice pauldrons anymore. And I have some of the ones from this era that have the old style helmets. I have one of the 2002 old style clone Phase 1 clones, and I have a bunch of the old style Phase 2 clones as well. So it's you know, it's a lot of the less nice clones, detail wise, but it's okay. You gotta start somewhere. Got more commanders. I'll get the original spider droid soon. Nice. I have a spider droid that was actually given to me by a friend. So I have the spider droid, but I do not have the figures that went with it. Which is a tragedy, truly. But I know I have it because I have one in this big box of bulk Lego. I have one of the legs fully assembled. What is this going to be? For the back? Oh, no, this is going to be the cockpit. This is going to be how the cockpit opens, right? Yeah, boy. The only other, what are these? The second ones. The first Jedi Starfighters are Delta Starfighters. These are, Eta Starfighters. Eta 2. Yes, that's right. The only other Eta 2 Starfighter I have is the new Yoda's one. I never got the Anakin one when it was still on store shelves. And I regret that. For many reasons. One, I want that Anakin minifigure. But also, I want to have a comparison point. Because this one and the Yoda one are both a little weird. And... Oh, it's sticker time! I'm going to bust out my sticker machine. Sticker-nifying glass. That's the official name for it now. I've decreed it. I might get the 2013 Spider Droid sometime this year. Nice. And it's about high time we got a new one, too. Okay, what's up on this? Okay, that's up. Nope, that's abysmal. I think I didn't place it. There we go. Another sticker successfully placed. Gosh. It is not easy to speak in this economy. I've been collecting for 7 years. Very nice. That's the fun part about collecting, and that's kind of the thing that I'm always torn between is, do I want to buy all the new sets as they're coming out so that I'm up to date on my collection, or do I want to go back and buy old sets and fill out my backlog? Because that's the thing, like, you've been collecting for 7 years. I bet you have a bunch of old, or I guess gem sets, as they're looked at now, and you just bought them when they came out. And I want to do that for my collection, but I also want to go back and get all the gem sets that I didn't get over the last 7 years. Ain't that just the struggle of the collector? Am I right, friends? I like that we get a little yellow piece here. You got to balance it, exactly. This is the way. Oh, 2 stud shooters? Oh, this is... Okay, this is a... Not stud shooters, spring-loaded shooters. This is an elegant place to put these. Except that I'm... Whoa! Whoa! I didn't know the spring-loaded shooters were supposed to shoot. It's the spring-loaded shooter. Oh man, that's across the room. Can I even get that with my feet? Hang on. Whoa. Oh, this is riveting, I know. Oh, where to go, where to go, where to go? There it is. Okay, we got it. We got it. Oh. All right. Whew, we got it. Cool. Coming back to jets. Personally, after this year, I'm probably just going to get a lot of old Lego sets. You know what? You say that, but what happens when they come out with really good sets next year? Because that's what I said. I think I've talked about it before. I collect a lot of Star Wars, but I also primarily collect Ninjago. And I told myself, I was like, you know, after this year, or after last year, or whatever, like, there's no new sets that are really coming out. So I'll just, you know, I'll just go back and I'll collect the oldies. The oldie goodies. What? Then they came out with new Ninjago Legends sets, which if you're not in the Ninjago world, are basically like, they're basically like UCS sets for a kid's theme. I'm like, oh man. Well, okay, I'll just get those. I'll move on. Do you want my... Oh man, Renducci, you're getting rid of sets? Nice. If G-Man doesn't want him, let me know. Alright, folks, we're getting to the moment of truth here. What this is actually going to look like. Really? There's just that many studs left open? That's kind of weird. That on like that. And that on like that. And then all of this on. It's got a snoot. That closes nice. It looks like, okay, it looks like a bird. It goes, ah. You know what I mean? Weird. But, yeah, we can keep going. Bag number 2, here we go. Oh boy, this is going to be a sticker heavy bag, isn't it? Oh well. We'll make do. Ooh, Sith Infiltrator, Gungan Sub, Cloud Car. Flash Speeder? Federation AAT. Which Sith Infiltrator? Is it the new one, or is it one of the One of the older ones. Ooh, I like the coloration on this droid, by the way. I think they did a good job with the printing on the front. Kind of bummed it doesn't have back printing, but that's okay. Ooh, all from the early 2000s. Oh, so the original Sith Infiltrator? That's cool. That's very cool. Your bricks and minifigures is going to be very lucky. Man, this is why I wish I had bricks and minifigures near me. I need someone to roll along with a bunch of old 2000 sets they're looking to get rid of. The early 2000s was like the era of LEGO Star Wars. I mean, obviously, stuff like this is cool. They're better constructed. They're certainly more detail accurate and whatnot. Probably better minifigures. There's just something so nostalgic about it, you know? In the dark times, before the Empire. It's become one of my new favorites. Like, quotes to just quote out of nowhere. Goes to me as an hour away in the Lego store. Ooh, Lego store an hour is brutal. I live in an area where I have 2 Lego stores that are about a half an hour away, and then one that's about, and then 2 more that are about an hour away. Which was cool because they just did a they just recently did a Ninjago event. I know we talk about that a lot, but they did a Ninjago event where you, like a make and take kind of thing. And I did one of those with Lego Star Wars a little while back. They were doing a similar shindig. They did a make and take with a little Yoda, a little Leia, and a little Darth Vader. And those were super cute and very up my alley. Zero Lego stores that take advantage of my work week. Amen, brother. You go twice a month over to the Lego store? Nice. For a while there, I was living in a town when my fiance and I first moved in together. I was living in a town that had a Lego store, like less than a mile away. And that's actually where I got my Ghost, because I was coming home from work one day, and I got there just as they were closing. And they're closing. It was like 7:59, and they closed at 8 o'clock. And they're starting to roll down the gate. It was in a mall. I walked in. I was like, wait. And the guy goes, you know, do you know what you want? Or you coming to browse? Because if you're coming to browse, come back tomorrow. And I was like, no, I know exactly what I want. I ran over, grabbed the Ghost. And he's like, all right, whatever. And the guy starts checking me out. And he goes, and he starts like asking me, he was like, it was right when Zeb showed up in Mandalorian. He was like, oh, did you see Zeb in the Mandalorian? Like, we're getting some Rebels characters, and I'm really excited for Ahsoka when that comes out. And he started talking to me. I was like, dude, don't you have to close? Like, I'm intruding on your time right now. Kick me out. But hey, I'm always happy to talk about Star Wars with someone. Interesting. How's this gonna work? Oh, I see. Well, that's a cute little build. I like that. I like the way that they've been attaching wings at an angle recently. On this and on the the two Delta Starfighters, the Obi-Wan's one, and I've been revisiting my old Plo Koon Starfighter as well, so because I want to rebuild it in the same style as the Obi-Wan one, and especially the Obi-Wan one is just so dang sturdy. This time was better spent talking about Star Wars. Nice. I happen to agree that his time was well spent talking Star Wars. There we go. Gee, man, I don't know if y'all live close to each other, if you're close outside of it. Just be careful you're not accidentally doxing people. I don't know what y'all's relationship is, so I won't pry, but just gotta say it. Did I miss a piece? Because it feels weird to have an extra stud out there. Nope. This is the way it is. Okay, whatever. No. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm missing a thing here. One there, and one... That's it. I suspect that this is going to be one of those builds that is unfortunately a little bit repetitive between the two sides of the build. Because both wings are going to be identical, pretty much. Which is... you know, non-Star Wars fans in the LEGO space like to make fun of Star Wars fans for building yet another gray blob. But, at least this one's red. This is what I really want to get better at, is like, in my own mocks and stuff, is greebling. I never know, especially with something like this that's supposed to be so two-dimensional. Like, this is a wing, right? How do you build it up? How do you build details into it? How do you make sure it's stable and all that jazz? I want to get better at doing this kind of detailing and learning where is appropriate to detail. Ooh, that's a really cool tiling thing. You have this angle right here, but you're trying to fill this piece. Put one of these Nexonite shields on it. That rounds it out perfectly. Try to hit up different B&Ms when I can, mostly because I'm looking for older / retired stuff. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah. It's getting high time that I go visit my local used Lego store. They just recently got a bunch of new sets that I'm very interested in. They recently got the old UCS Slave 1. But I can't afford it, certainly. They just got a couple of other classic sets that I also certainly will not be able to afford, but... Listen, I just need LEGO as a company, right, to take a pause on coming out with new sets so that I can go back and buy all the old ones that I want and be financially stable and not worry about it, but also get all the things that I need for my collection. Interesting that we're building a hole through here. Is this where the droid... Oh, is this where... Yep. I'll bet you good money. Shoot. That was one of my favorite things about the Plo Koon Starfighter, is that you could shoot the droid up through there. I personally think bricks and minifigures is overpriced. I don't know about overpriced, but they are fairly priced. And that's a bummer for those of us trying to collect a bunch of old sets. When people know what their stuff is worth. I mean, obviously you want to make sure that they get what they're owed and everything. You know, you don't want to scam people out of stuff. But when people are selling like a large batch of Lego that they maybe don't know what it's worth and they're just trying to get rid of bulk, that's the best, right? That's why I love going to flea markets and antique stores. I just went to an antique store a couple weeks ago, and I got a Lloyd from the Lego Ninjago movie brickhead, and I also got a CMF Series 22 bag. Back in the old days when they still did bags. And that was cool. I got them for super under what they were worth. And Bricks and Minifigures knows what everything's worth. I mean, their job is to keep a close eye on the market, so c'est la vie. It doesn't shoot the droid, it shoots the Plo Koon. You're right. It's got the little ball on the underside, and you flick it up. Can be by the pre-built used sets on the cheap. Heck yeah. Do they usually come with minifigs when they do it, or are they just the empty sets? Because I know I see on Bricklink a lot sellers just selling the sets, but without the minifigs. Got the Slave one and the Catamaran and Wookiee Attack in 2008 ATT from a yard sale for 100. Jesus. Some people have all the luck. That's been my experience too with local brick shops. Seems like they're marketing towards the relatives of Lego fans who don't know better. Exactly. People who just know that like Lego is expensive. Whoa, what is this piece? I have genuinely never seen this before. It's like a wedge plate built up at an angle. This feels very specialized. I mean, I'm glad that it exists, but it always feels like cheating. You know what I mean? When you get super specialized pieces like this. I know there's a sticker on it, so I'll place it and then I'll add the sticker to it. I want number 3. I mean, Lego just as a hobby, I think we talked about this a couple streams ago, that like when COVID happened, all hobbies, were struggling, and have been struggling ever since, because everyone started going through their old stuff and going, oh, I wonder what this is all worth. And Lego has become a lot like Pokemon cards in that aspect, where now like card shops, you're never going to get a good deal pretty much from a card shop. You might get an okay deal. But it's their job to know the market. Ooh, look at that. No magnifying glass and a point. And we nailed it. I'm getting better, you guys. 2003 X-Wing with Yoda's hut. Yeah, that's awesome. I have a couple friends who have some old Lego Star Wars. Old Lego sets in general, not even just Star Wars. And I'm hoping that at some point they'll get sick of them and they'll want to get rid of them. And I'm hoping that maybe they'll give them to me, or I can buy them from them. Either way. You got the 2006, you got the Rex ATT $50? Dang, dude. I want to come live where you live. You are very lucky. Oh, really? They both go like that? Okay, that's fine. And this out of here. Oh boy. It's sticker time. I like that it has you put it on the bar first when you sticker it. All right, number 1. Oh yeah, you don't. So you're the person that everyone knows wants Lego. That's the goal that I'm trying to establish. You know. If anybody ever sees it, let me know. There we go. Bang on the money. Renducci, what do we think? Do I get all y'all's approval? Hey, she's perfect. You get deals every week? Nice. We'll send them my way. Oh, that's cool that you got the details underneath for when the foils come down. Or go up, rather. And then... Oh, they all get 2 stickers? One on each... Oh, really? That's strange. I don't know how I feel about that. I think we need a 16K cam to get a better look at it. Oh. Alright, you buy me a 16K cam. And I'll show you the goods. Them's the real money makers. Nope, that's atrocious. Oh man, I'm gonna butcher this one, but at least it's on the underside. Ah! Stop it. It's these huge stickers getting stuck. I mean, I know that's what they do. Here we go. No, that's harder, actually. It's so big of a... That's okay. I'll take that. That's good enough. That's good. Knew it was coming. Yeah, the magnifying glass. It's not perfect, but it's pretty close. Ooh, is that a little air bubble? Man, we're making Lego stickers so big that we have air bubbles get stuck in them now? I mean, I know I got water bubbles stuck in my last one, but... Dang. Oh well. It's on the underside. Who cares? Me, I care, but it's fine. Yeah, I got an air bubble stuck on the top side. Dude, ah! Man, if only I had some soap and water. Soap and water, boys. People around here don't really know what Legos are. You got $400 worth of Bionicles for $20 last month? Some people get all the luck. I'm telling you. Okay, this goes up to the side. I have like 3 Bionicles, and they were awesome back in when I got them. No, oh my god, it was perfect. Oh my god, you guys saw that. It was perfect. There we go. I got the Bionicle Happy Meals toys from that lot. Ooh, I have one Bionicle Happy Meals toy. But I don't... It couldn't have been me who got it, because I didn't live near McDonald's at the time. I wonder where that is. I wonder if that even moved with me when I left my parents' house. I don't think it did. That's the thing that kills me. I think I talked about this on my first stream. That kills me about some of my LEGO Star Wars stuff. Is that at my parents' house, before I moved out, I had a bunch of cool pieces as I deemed them, that were the coolest things I had. And so naturally I put them in a little Tupperware container together, so that I wouldn't lose my cool pieces. They wouldn't get mixed in with my bulk. And then I moved, and since then I have never been able to find my cool pieces bin. In said bin is contained Captain Rex's Phase 1 helmet, is contained the entirety of the old Kit Fisto minifigure, is contained Asajj Ventress, fully put together, the one with the skirt, the cloth skirt, and is a bunch of clone troopers. Oh. Gonna call it a night, work tomorrow. Absolutely. Thank you for coming by, Randucci. I appreciate it. Have a good night. Have a good day at work tomorrow. Shout out to you, man, too, for coming by on a work night. Appreciate it. Ooh, that's off. But it's fine. Blah, 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 blah. There we go. Look at that. A proto TIE fighter, if ever I saw one. Why do I have an extra one of these too? These missing, or these extra pieces feel weird. This one feels on brand. These ones not so much. Where did I miss a piece? Got these ones here. It's right here. I knew this felt weird. Oh, rip. Oh well. I had a brick separator. Where'd it go? Here it is. You never know when the brick separator is going to come to the rescue. Okay. We're really just like prying this apart here. But that's okay. And then that back down like that. That's much more reasonable. And then this over the back like that. There we go. Okay. 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 Then this could be extra because there was an extra 6 long bar from the last set too. So let's assume that that's normal. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Alright. Yeah. Leave back through the pages. And then this pops onto here. Really? Yeah, this through here. Oi, oi, oi. There we go. Like so. I like this gap ceiling here. That's cool. Now it looks less like a bird. Except from this angle where it looks like a bird who's pointing at something in the distance. It's like, look over there. Okay, last bag. Bag 3. We have 5 more stickers tonight. Got 2001 Walker and 2009 TIE Advance. Nice. I have the Clone Walker that comes with the 91st Trooper. And I have Vader's TIE Advance. I got those back in the day. I'm very curious to see how this Anakin holds up to the other Anakins that are out right now. Or were out. I have the one from the Duel on Mustafar set. It was all, like, fiery. I guess maybe that 2008 Clone Wars Anakin is maybe not the best comparison point, but I wanted to show it off. What theme do I have the most of? Probably Star Wars. Or either Star Wars or Ninjago. I wish I could show you my setup, but I'm not confident I could get back to this spot easily. But yeah, definitely either Star Wars or Ninjago. Nothing else really comes close. There's not, put it this way, there's nothing else I collect, so that's hence that. I've been thinking about doing some, there's an Ninjago set that I just recently bought that I'm thinking about trying to build on stream. But I don't know if anybody would be interested in it. Mainly because I've only built Star Wars stuff on here. And I know that's what most of y'all watch the most, or are the most interested in, which is totally fair. Maybe we'll give it a try someday. What's your most wanted set? Again, probably going to be a Ninjago set, so I'm going to say Ninjago City at the moment. But let's see, Star Wars specifically, probably the 2008 gunship, which I just saw for the first time at a friend's house. They just like casually whipped that out. They were like, oh yeah, look what I have. I was like, oh, you son of a gun. I built this wrong, didn't I? No? Nope, I'm just blind. Used to collect Ninjago. There you go. It's making a shocking renaissance these days. Maybe not shocking. I think it's good, so. Do I mean dropship? No. No, the AT-OT dropship, that was a cool set. But it's bulky. It's very bulky. And I think it's a really cool play set. But I don't think it's an incredible display set. So no, I just mean the gunship. Because I never had a gunship. I have my Coruscant Guard gunship, but that's not really the same. And I want to use it as part of a diorama. That I'm also going to use this ARC-170 for. I just want a normal stinking gunship. Which I know is kind of a boring answer, because it's not like a UCS set or anything. I do really want the Venator, but it's kind of so far out of a I guess that's kind of the point of a white whale, isn't it? Is that it's so far out of reach. But until I really someday have like FU money, that's not gonna happen. So we dream. Most wanted set for you is the dropship. Yeah, no, that's for sure a good set to chase. I almost want, I mean, we'll put it this way. Would you want it sealed or would you want it parted out? Because I bet you could part it out for pretty easy on Bricklink. Or whatever your parts gathering program of choice is. Only UCS set I have is Slave 1. Yeah, there you go. Both of them, right? Or two of them. I guess there's more than two total. Oh, there's stickers. I see. Well, hey, if it's anything like what I've been doing tonight, you might be dodging a bullet there by not having the stickers for it. And honestly, the stickers being $50 is not that bad if you consider that, like, getting the whole set new is, like, well over $1,000. So it still might be cheaper to part it out. Y'all hear that talking on the on the music radio? Oh, there used to be a radio station that I would listen to. It wasn't actually a radio station. It was a just a website that was lo-fi air traffic control, and it was exactly this, but it was real air traffic control, and you could set where you lived and where you wanted to hear. I always got concerned that I was going to hear an actual like emergency or a crime. This goes like this. This was like this. There's only 2 slave ones? Well, which slave 1 are you talking about? Just Jango Fett's? Because there are only 2 of Jango Fett's slave 1. But then there's the 2001 Boba Fett slave 1. There have been many Boba Fett slave 1 through the years. Or Boba Fett starship, as we're calling it now. Whatever we're calling it. I uploaded a YouTube video talking about May the 4th buying guides, and I had made some shorts out of it. And I had one person in one of the shorts who was very passionate about the Slave 1 to Boba Fett Starship rebranding, which is fine. But I personally don't care a whole lot. Yes, yeah, both. You're right. Both. There's only 2 Jango Fett Slave 1s. Although, I'm still holding out for a Playscale one later this year. I want that so bad. Because I have the Playscale Boba Fett's one. And it'd be cool to have both right next to each other. Especially now I have... you missed... I don't think you were there 2 weeks ago. I was building... I built Jango Fett's helmet. And that was a pretty awesome build. Did I miss something here? Kind of feels like there isn't supposed to be a gap there. I don't think there is. I think I put these one piece too far forward. I did. Okay, cool. That makes more sense. Oh, you watched the Bricklink haul video? Thank you. I hope you enjoyed it. That was a fun one because there was a bunch of cool stuff that I got off Bricklink. And the other 2 places were cool. I don't know if you stuck through the whole thing. But I went to another store that was selling minifigs for $4. I got some that were not worth that, but I got some old Lord of the Rings Hobbit minifigs that were worth way more than $4. And that's right. You were talking earlier about like finding, it's about the chase of the collection, right? And that for me is super exciting, is finding old things for just like no money, basically. I'm so over people not accepting new names. I'm a Cleveland Guardians fan. They changed names 4 years ago and people are still stressing it. Move on, folks. Worry about something else worthwhile. Dude, I totally agree. Like, okay, sure, it was called the Slave 1 at one point. My big thing with it is that always, or my big thing with it always has been, it's never been called the Slave... no, I guess it was called the Slave 1 in canon a couple times in Clone Wars. But it never in any of the movies was it called Slave 1. And even if it was called Slave 1 in Clone Wars, maybe, Jango Fett called it Slave. Maybe Aura Singh. I think it was Aura Singh. It was in that arc with the bounty hunters. She called it, she was like, fire up Slave 1 or whatever. And it's the only time it's been used in canon. Maybe she called it Slave 1. So unless we're going to get an Aura Singh Slave 1 set, I don't really care. And ultimately, I don't really care anyway. Because they haven't given it a new name either. In direct contrast to Zim, your thing of where they did get a new name. It's just called Boba Fett or Jango Fett's Starship. Doesn't have a name. It's a fire spray class, sure is, but that's it. Also, you're missing the Qui-Gon figure on that set. Are you talking about the Jedi Defense one? Because there's a Jedi Defense 1 and a Jedi Defense 2 that both came out around the same time. And Jedi Defense 1 has Obi-Wan. Jedi Defense 2 has Qui-Gon in it. I do want to get that Qui-Gon figure and the set. Yeah, it's just fire spray class or something, which is still accurate. And I would argue, is even more lore accurate. If you're, one of those folks who's super into that. And, it still shows that they, when I was building the Jango Fett's helmet, I'm sure you saw in your instruction manual, they mentioned that, Jango Fett is from Conquered Dawn. And I'm like, wow, that's an awesome little bit of lore that you're preserving. That was technically Legends, and I guess it was mentioned in Clone Wars briefly, but... this goes here. Oh, right, because Ahsoka has 2 lightsabers. Right. But it goes like this. Yeah, Jedi Defense. There's 2. There's one that's got Obi-Wan in it and one that's got Qui-Gon. I found out recently that those original Phantom Menace sets actually, and some of the like old yellow skin Star Wars figures, I want to collect a bunch of those, and I found out they actually don't go for as much money as I thought they did. I found somebody in my area who was selling the yellow skinned Anakin figure for pretty reasonable prices. It's just surprising, and I definitely want to collect a bunch of those old figures just for like the historical value. Oldest set is from 2001. Very nice. What set is it? I think my oldest set is from 1990, and it's an old castle set, which I think is pretty neat. Oh, it's like this. Oh, I'm silly. It's a walker. Nice. Yeah, well, all Dooku minifigures are expensive. Mainly, I think, the same reason that Grievous minifigures are expensive. They haven't come out with a new one in flippin' ages. There we go. Smooth like butter. Like a criminal undercover. Chris, I have a 60s train. Oh, I was talking about Star Wars. My oldest Star Wars set is now that Jedi Defense set, which is from similar era. I think it was 99 or 2000 or 2001. Something like that. Michaela, did you pop on just because I started singing smooth like butter? Because if so, valid reason. Incredible. Hey, lurking is always allowed. Appreciate you tuning in. Tuning in at all. Okay, sticker time, sticker time. Hey, Asa, welcome in. How's it going? We're building Ahsoka's Jedi Starfighter, and we're knee deep in the stickers here. You love Lego? Heck yeah, you're in the right place. There's a lot of us here who also love Lego. We just finished a little while ago building this lovely friend here, which I am surprisingly. I lost my train of thought. Oh, I love it surprisingly much because of the gears and everything. Very cool. Hey, so what's your favorite Lego theme or Lego set? G-Man and I were just talking about some old Lego Star Wars. We're both big into collecting old stuff, hence my name, the Brickstorian. I like brickstory, which is just truly not catching on as a word as much as I wish it did. it does not roll off the tongue, does it? Clone Wars, heck yeah! What's your favorite Clone Wars arc? I know there's some folks in here who are really big into the Umbara arc. We talked about that a couple weeks ago. There's one wing. And let's do the second wing. Pokemon? I collect a little bit of Pokemon, but not as much as Michaela does. I have some, she just was streaming on Twitch a little while ago. She was showing off some of her Pokemon cards. Oh, yeah, and there she is. She was showing off some of her Pokemon cards that she just got. I have some Pokemon, but listen, I'm into Lego. I can only have one expensive hobby at a time, you know? There we go. Hey, so your Clone Wars all over? You know what? That's a dang good answer. There are very few bad, I'd say there's probably no bad Clone Wars. There's just some that's not as fun, but it's all a good time. We're doing a bunch of Clone Wars stuff right now, obviously. You have 25 clones, that's awesome! Are you building a clone army? Slash, are they all, like, regular ones, or do you have some that are special to you or the show, or, you know? When did you stop collecting Pokemon? I stopped collecting Pokemon... Well, I've never really stopped, because I never was, like, hardcore into it. But... I mostly collect Pokemon Go. Cards. Mainly because, I think I talked about this at one point, there was a Best Buy really near my house at one point that only stocked, it still was stocked, I bet it still has Pokemon Go cards. And so I used to buy them all the time because they were there. And through that process, I ended up getting, like, most of them. A frightening amount. That's awesome. So what's your favorite clone trooper? Or what are your favorite clone troopers that you have? And there we go. There is Ahsoka's Jedi Starfighter. I like the Anakin. I wish they would come out with a new Anakin head, if I'm being totally honest. Rex 5, Ahsoka's... Oh man, I'm jealous about your 5s. That's one that I still have not gotten yet. We were talking earlier about, like, it's one of those figures that I really want to get off of Bricklink, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. But Rex is awesome. Ahsoka's 501st is awesome. Oh, I guess did I never close this poll from earlier? End poll. We built the set. Great. Perfect. I'm glad that everyone voted yes to build this set that we've just finished building. Let's put Ahsoka in her ship. That Rex minifigure is awesome. I'm glad that they made it more widely available, because he's such a cool character. It's cool to have him around. 2013 Rex Cody Gree. Yep. All good ones. Another one. A lot of money, I'm broke. Oh, my friend. It just gets worse. And by worse, I mean better. But the wallet hurts more and more every year. This is part of my... I bought a bunch of sets for May 4th. This is one of them. So is the ARC-170. Now I have a veritable army of white and red ships. Which I guess... a clone army of white and red ships. There we go. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm gonna... See, Zim, they're all plastic too. This is how it is. I'm gonna be right back. I want to go grab some of my other white and red ships just to have all of them sitting right next to each other, because I think that that's gonna be absolutely hilarious. Give me 1 second. We've got Ahsoka, obviously. Then we've got the clone turbo tank. We'll put that back there. Clone turbo tank. She's white and red. She's beautiful. We've got Obi-Wan Starfighter. Is white and red and a little bit of lime. Oh, it's so beautiful. Look at that. We've got oh gosh, I don't have enough room for this. We've got the ARC-170. Oh, she's red and white. She's in a little bit of lime green. She's beautiful. Okay. And we've got where am I gonna put this? We've got the Coruscant guard gunship. She's red and white. She's beautiful. We've got Ahsoka's T6 Jedi Starfighter. She's red, well, and gray, I guess, and no lime green, and she's beautiful. Okay, this is a lot. This is a lot. I could rearrange these better. I think it's safe to say that LEGO has become more confident in their dark red color. For those of you who don't know, their dark red used to be super brittle. It would break all the ding-dang time. Then they redid it, and they loved it so much that they went and used it everywhere. Oh, hang on. I gotta turn off my chat so I can take a screenshot of this. Look at that. Look at that. It's beautiful. Interesting. It won't let me turn my chat back on. Nope. Come back. Okay. Interesting. I'm back. I can't click anything on my computer, which is cool. But hopefully you guys can hear me. Well, I think that's going to have to be the end. Well, no, I guess I can stay here and chat for a sec. To go back and answer some questions. Asa, how do you become a YouTuber? You pull out your phone camera and you record a video. Truly. That's how I started this probably a month ago. Awesome. I'm glad you guys can all hear me. Thank you for bearing with me through just the strangest, I'm streaming through OBS for any of you who know anything about streaming. I can't click anything. If I click, anyway, we alt tabbed through our way through this trying time. So yeah, no, I started YouTube about a month ago, truly. And I was really passionate about Lego. I love talking about it, and my friends and family can only take so much. So I watch a lot of Lego YouTubers, and I wanted to kind of do what they did and be passionate about the thing that I love, which is this insane hobby. And so I use my iPhone camera, which is what I'm currently streaming with right now. And I started filming a video, and I just wrote a script with words that I was passionate about saying. And I whipped out my camera and I started filming it, and it is up on my YouTube channel. And it, you know, got a couple views, and then I started making some shorts off of it. Kind of remixing it, and people were really into that, and so I started getting some subscribers from that. And then when May 4th came out, I made a video, a buying guide of it, of kind of what to buy and what sales to take advantage of. And obviously I did take advantage of those sales myself, and I've always had this feeling of like I feel guilty not making content out of stuff. So I bought all of these sets, and I didn't want to unbox them and build them without sharing them with people. And so I started live streaming one day, and I met G-Man in my first stream. I met Reducci, who's not around anymore, but he's been around a bunch. He introduced me to Zim, and so we've started slowly but surely, you know, chatting and building sets together. We built this today. We built this today. We built Jango Fett's helmet 2 weeks ago. We built the May 4th promo bundle, the Kaminoan training facility. And yeah, G-Man, I know you retracted the message, so I hope you don't mind me pointing it out. But yeah, you want people you can talk to about this. You want people who are passionate about it. You want people where, right, I could pick up this, and I could be like, oh man, look at all those Phase 2 clone troopers I packed in there. I got some piloting it. I got some in the back there. And I think that's pretty neat. And I show that to my friends and family. My mother. Oh, I just fired off a spring-loaded shooter. That's cool. My in-laws always joke about, hey, look, I've got chat back. You know, my family are always like, you know, it's a kids something, kids toy, you're wasting all your money. And yes, am I wasting all my money? Wasting's a strong word. But it's about, you know, it's about a community. I'm getting sappy because I got sentimental music on in the background. You got me monologuing. I don't know. I think that's all kind of some silly advice. But how do you become a YouTuber? You start a YouTube channel, and then you are a YouTuber. You upload videos. They're probably not going to do very well for a little while. Mine are doing okay for the size channel I am. I hope that answers your question. My desk is swarmed with red and white. All hobbies take time and money. Celebrate it with those you can. Yeah, exactly. G-Man, you got 50,000 random Lego pieces. That is an insane amount of Lego pieces, my guy. My man, my G-Man. It's a fun hobby, especially because I think it looks cool on walls. Not all of them do. Pokemon cards is super cool, but you kind of keep them in binders a lot of the time, and then you get to show them off, and that's cool. But you walk in my apartment, good golly, do you see that I have a Lego problem? My goal truly with like, if I see a future for YouTube someday, it'd be to be able to make a small amount of money off of YouTube that I can then buy Lego sets with. And then I can use those Lego sets to make videos, and then I can use the money from those videos to make Lego sets and just become self-sustaining. I hope you gain subscribers. Well, that's very kind of you, Asa. I appreciate that. My random pieces just take a corner of my room. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, you know, I'm trying not to get too in the weeds about, like, numbers and stuff as much as, like, I find that stuff super fun to kind of track, and I love tracking analytics and everything, but try not to let myself get too in the weeds with it. That being said, I love outreach, so I love, like, that my videos, I love that you guys are coming to watch these, coming back to watch these, and so I love that. Clearly I'm doing something right. I'm appealing to people. Zim, thanks for coming by, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate you coming by multiple times. Gosh, I'm all sappy tonight. This is silly. Enjoy Deep Space Nine. I have not watched it. I'm a next gen boy myself, but enjoy Deep Space Nine. Have a lovely rest of your night. And I think I'm actually going to call it the end of my night here as well. I've reached my red and white limit. I'm swamped with red and white and a little bit of lime green. So I think we're going to call it a night. Thank you guys for coming out. G-Man, I appreciate you. Zim, I appreciate you. Asa, I know you kind of just came by, but I hope that you enjoyed. And if you want to come see more, come check out the rest of the channel. I've got other videos up. I live stream whenever I can. Randucci was by here earlier. I appreciate him. I appreciate you all. Have a lovely rest of your evening. I'm going to bed. Good night.